Twitch.
Sweet. All right. Well, welcome. This is Founders Day kickoff of the very first session of our Pathfinder in the style of Hex's Numenera. Super excited. We have a group of 6 people today starting us off. We are starting in the River Kingdoms in the Lodge in Daggermark. And I guess we'll start with some introductions. So we'll go left. Let's go right to left. Let's go with Kraston first. Do you want to introduce your character, who he is, maybe what he specializes in combat and out of combat, something like that?
Hello. I'm the bard of many names, Kraston. I travel around the lands. I do work as a blacksmith when there is no need for a bardic tale or so. I'm well known for my beautiful ability to play the pipes, both pan, flute, and recorder. I tell many a tale, and I seek new adventures with other fellows, so that the stories of my bardic knowledge may grow. I carry a lantern staff, which I light on fire when I need to, and I use it to club people if they get too close. But if they stay further away, I've always got my whip ready to go, and of course, magics.
Yes, very well rounded. All right, Kalodi.
Kalodi is a construct. That's why he's pretty much immune to anything mental and disease and physical. But yeah, he can still take a beating, but can have a hard time healing up. He was recently created with the purpose of eliminating any threats to his race, and he doesn't really know much beyond that. His initial coding or programming or upload, if you will, did not complete. So he's just trying to go day by day, figuring out what he needs to do.
Very interesting. Chara.
Chara just sort of looks at everybody, glares for a second, and then goes, "I fight," and then mutters something in Sylvan.
So
What does she mutter, since I know Sylvan?
Oh, shit.
I'll give you one pick so far as to who the min-maxer is in the group so far. Maybe the one that just has no intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. I don't know. Just
Hi.
all right.
Wait, did someone say they wanted to know what I said in Sylvan?
Oh, clearly.
Indeed.
Okay,
I
so
also
she does speak Sylvan really fluently. That's
I
the
also
only
speak
language
Sylvan.
she can speak. Okay. She just says, "What are we doing here, Alistair?"
All right. Rain.
I am Rain, an extremely racist mermaid. And I can create water, and I ride a dinosaur, so...
As you can tell, this group is going to have a little bit of trouble with, I don't know, normal interactions with, like, humans.
Or each other.
Make up 90% of the world.
I mean, I can look like a human.
There you go. All right.
So
Hi, I'm Dr. Shrooms. I'm playing Grump, an ogre monk. He's strong as hell, with a heart of gold. He's lawful good. He's here to make the world a better place. Everyone hates him because he has 5 charisma, but that doesn't him down. He's also a little dumb, but he's working on it.
There you go. As a note about alignments here, while it is obviously important for combat and abilities and such, and right, people will react how they should react to sensing auras if that's a thing for you. I'm not pigeonholing you into playing lawful good as lawful dick, right? So you don't have to immediately smite everything that's evil without thinking, right?
But can I still be chaotic?
And if you're evil, you don't have to murder everything you see that's not already dead. So.
Now, that actually brings up a good point for Kraston, actually, and I needed to know this. He's a somewhat zealous atheist.
Okay.
How does that factor into combat, since one of his traits requires him, like, he gets a -5 penalty on the first attack of anyone not of his religion? And also there's a save and throw issue with that, too, for divine spells.
Yeah, so not of his religion, so of a religion, I guess. If the other people have a deity.
But if you go up against an atheist, you're screwed, right?
Right.
And remember, it's not that I don't believe in gods, I just believe that gods are useless.
Okay, there you go. So, yeah, anybody if you're fighting another person who doesn't ascribe to a particular deity, such as yourself, that's fine.
Okay.
If you're fighting yourself.
Okay, and then we have Alistride.
I am Coyote, and I will be playing Alistride, a rather bookish Dampier arcanist of the noble house de Saldo from Chiliax. He is highly interested in necromancy from a very academic perspective and looks to become a master over life and death. And I have my familiar Jack the Raven.
Yes. Thank goodness it's not Owl the Hippogriff. All right. Awesome. Great. So you guys ready to get started?
I believe so.
Absolutely.
Do it.
All right. Okay. So intro time. All right. So your group stands ready in the Dryblade House, watching the elderly venture captain Istavil Bosk rummage through papers. By the way, the Dryblade House is just the name of the lodge in Daggermark. You, the total misfits, have been gifted a chance to join the ranks of the Pathfinders, or at least become a wealthy hired hand, despite the discomfort of those who gaze on you. Only in a fresher place such as the River Kingdoms would you dare to step into a Pathfinder lodge. And I think that, based on the way that this guy is acting, he's also a particularly good person to be talking to for you in his old age. But here you are, waiting for this senile old man to speak, and he takes a drink from his flask and clears his throat. I, Venture Captain Bosk, hereby task you with the complete discovery and rooting out of the Assassin's Guild here in Daggermark. Now, as you know, you can't hit them head on or you'll, well, have an accident. You'll need to gather information, and lots of it. Since you are so conspicuous, I doubt anyone will know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm smart. He cleared his throat. Our best guess, I know. Our best guess is that both Marto Levander, Daggermark's mayor, and Jalor Klovesh, the army general, are working with the guild. But we can't be sure, as they might be under duress. Maybe even under the control of another kingdom. You'll need to find people in the ranks of the government and the army to see what you can find. It's also rumored recently that a man outside the city, a tobacco farmer, the Cigar King they call him, in a district called Anawam, is a provider of various herbs used in the poisons of recent assassinations. He might be a lead, but be careful. He polishes off his flask. Many will say that the Assassin's Guild keeps order here, but they're simply a nuisance who govern only through fear. Go. We need to choke them out. Boss begins to look strangely at you. His face turns purple, and he gasps for air. Pez of Doom. The end is... Del Smillos. Murgle. Bosk is dead.
I'll
Wow,
go ahead
really
and
poisoned.
test. Okay.
Apparently
He was choked
someone
out.
was already onto him. So what are you going to
Sweet,
do?
because I was totally gonna sell him out to the Assassin's Guild.
Really?
Yeah.
You're already starting to sell out the people we're trying to work for.
Hey, I've been in the River Kingdoms for a long time. I know how powerful that guild is. It's best to be on their good side.
How did I end up with you again?
No clue. But I'm not happy to be here either.
The feeling is thoroughly mutual.
And we start off our first roll in the campaign with a 1.
Woo!
Excellent.
All right.
Everybody
Like-
sees exactly whichever you were trying to do, which you are now going to tell everyone.
Oh, yes. I was going to rummage through his pockets, but everybody clearly sees me.
Yeah, you actually
Sure.
instead of rummaging through his pockets, you actually end up stepping on his throat and you hear a couple cracks. So if he wasn't already completely
Oh
dead
dear God!
or revivable,
Wow.
he's gone.
Wow, pickpocketing turns into murder. Okay. This is like real life.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else in this lodge?
You don't see anybody else in the room.
I'm just gonna back away.
Is this
Okay,
a gun
yeah.
on the table?
Out of the room and call for help.
It is a gun on the table.
Interesting. I will go ahead and grab that.
Okay.
Does he actually have a top hat in character?
You want to take the
Oh,
top.
of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
He
I'm
has a top
taking
hat on.
that. That top hat's mine
Okay.
now.
You may take it.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you're a group of disliked races in the room with a murdered venture captain.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
think
leaving.
we should leave.
Alistride just took the gun, and Collodi just stepped on his throat. So,
I'm not taking the gun because I'm keeping it. I'm taking it as evidence.
oh,
Wrapped
okay.
it with a cloth.
Okay. Did you want to inspect
So-
it first?
Yes, please. I was about to do that.
Okay.
Whew.
Not bad.
All right. So, yeah, you look at it. It seems really super light for a gun, and when you turn and look straight down the barrel, which of course you do because you're smart.
What?
There's there,
Do I
you
need
notice
to
that
check if it's loaded
a-
first?
Clearly, yes. Right. No. So you look down. There's only about a pinhole size hole in the muzzle there. So it doesn't seem like projectiles really come out of this gun.
Interesting. I will cast Detect Magic on the gun.
No magic.
I will cast Detect Poison on the gun.
No poison.
Okay.
Charo will reach out and poke the gun curiously.
Creston has gone to get help.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Creston's gone to get help.
Grump's gonna go too.
Okay. So the door is right over here near Jack.
Okay.
So
Can I
you see,
fit-
by the way, what else do you see in here? I'll just describe this. There's a bunch of cabinets. Clearly, they're file cabinets. His desk. There's a large chest, and then a stairs that go down into what apparently is a basement.
I wanted to inspect the chest first for traps, and then look inside if there are no traps.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, you don't find a trap.
Okay, I like to look inside.
Okay. It appears to be a stash of wayfinders.
Okay. Anything in those wayfinders?
Nope. There's just like 20 wayfinders.
Okay, I'm gonna clear it out.
What's a wayfinder?
And I'm gonna put the wayfinders here on the table. I'm not gonna steal them. I'm just gonna put them at the table, and then I'm going to drag this body and put it inside this chest.
What? Why are we hiding the body? It's gonna make us look more guilty.
This is going well. Yeah, so the Wayfinder, just for your information, it's a magical device. It's very common for Pathfinders to use them. It's a necklace you wear. You can put stones in them that give it a bunch of different properties. But just the Wayfinder itself gives you a +2 circumstance bonus on survival checks to avoid becoming lost.
We should probably all take one.
Sure.
We should probably not take anything at this point until
No.
we address the situation. That's
Okay, if the authorities are somehow linked to this syndicate, then they are not going to help us in this situation.
what about the
It's best-
Pathfinders themselves that we're trying to work for?
That's who I'm going to go get. Another Pathfinder.
Well, he looks awfully
Okay.
comfortable in this chest, so just blame it on me. I'll say I panicked and wanted to, clear out the room. I don't care.
What if
But,
we? What if we? I don't know. Found the people that killed him and got some vengeance.
I wanted, as he's in the chest, I want to do a heal check to see if I can identify the poison that was used. Damn it.
I will cast Detect Poison on his flask. And if there is poison, I will attempt a wisdom check to identify the poison.
There's most definitely poison in his flask.
Don't
Okay,
take
come on, Nat 20.
Oh,
Damn. Nah, I don't know
You
what
know
poison
what?
is.
I'm
There-
wait,
there was a
I'm going to I'm going to go to his flask and I'm going to sip it and try to identify it. What do you need?
I'm sorry. One moment.
And we have our first player death.
Hey, it's Dave.
All right. Sorry. What did you just roll here? Or what are you trying to do? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm going to go sip the poison. I'm going to go drink the poison and try to identify it.
Okay. All right.
What do you need from me?
You can just do that. That's fine.
Okay.
I need a. I do need to check though. You're right. No, it's still kind of a heal check for you.
Oh.
It's a very strange way of trying to identify it, but
Okay. Well, I guess I'll give it another heal. Hopefully, I have better luck this time. Can I take 20 on it? I'll just keep drinking until I figure out what it is.
definitely.
Okay. Heal.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not know what this poison is after ingesting it.
Okay,
Which,
I'll
does
pocket.
nothing
I'll
to
pocket it. I'll go ahead and keep it on me.
Are there any markings on the gun? Like initials or anything?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just IB.
I'm assuming his first name started with an I, perhaps.
Istavil Bosk.
Istavil.
I'm a bee. Sorry, is that going to be blocked?
Yeah. So it's clearly his.
Well, then I will set it back down on the table.
Okay.
Has Creston found anybody yet? I'm gonna poke my head.
Yeah, that's what just happened here. Creston has now returned, and these two folks come in, and they say, What's happened? I've been told that there's some foul play afoot."
Yes, it seems that Captain Bosk has been poisoned, most likely by the Assassin's Guild that he was commissioning us to root out.
You mean to tell me that I've walked into this room with an ogre, a construct, some kind of stupid monkey man, and you all, and a naga? What is this? Explain yourselves right now before
I'm
I
a mermaid,
kill
actually.
you on sight.
Chara sort of growls at the comment and starts reaching for her swords already.
I wave my hands
No,
at everyone and I
Chara,
say, "Good sir,
Chara.
good sir. You know
What?
you know your Pathfinder leader here and his lateral thinking methods. He had commissioned a group that he thought would be the least conspicuous in assisting in the takedown of a certain Assassin's Guild. And being the most expendable and the newest of members to the Pathfinders organization, or us attempting to join, he thought it would be best for us to try. We did not know anything about such poison flask, and I guarantee you that if you look at this group here, none of them would have resorted to poison, especially that one. And I nod to Grunk. There would be a lot bigger mess if it was us who, in fact, had done it.
All right, diplomacy check on that. Sweet.
Chara nods and said, "Yes, I would not have left such a puny mess."
All right. They look at you up and down for sure. They take their hands off the hilts of their swords, and they say, "Fine, that makes sense."
But we would ask that you at least keep this quiet as we begin the investigation, as we definitely must avenge this death of your member, and we do not want anyone else's death on the Pathfinder Society's hands.
See that you do. And they immediately go over and start looking at Istavil. There, this guy does. This other one, right here, immediately goes over to the desk and takes out a piece of paper, looks at it, and says, "Well, I guess I'm venture captain now."
Ah, well, then I suppose we
Well,
will
hello.
be reporting to you.
Good venture captain, I would strongly suggest you watch what you drink or eat for a while.
Yes, they somehow managed to poison his flask, which is a little bit odd. Perhaps the source is in whatever bottle he used to fill it with.
That's a good point. I do know that he definitely enjoyed his liquor, and rumor had it that he kept it in his private cellar, but of course I've never been allowed there.
Well, would you permit us to inspect his cellar so we might identify the source of this poison, certainly to help avoid any other unfortunates from drinking it?
Of course. He ushers you all this way.
Wait, I'm going to grab a wayfinder off the table.
Mhm.
Say, I need this. Allow me to have it.
Yeah, he just waves his hand at you a little bit, as though he's like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Okay, cool.
And what was your
Suckers.
name, Captain? I didn't catch it.
Selnar Mangold.
Sonar Mangold. I love it.
A pleasure, I'm sure. Though the circumstances of our meeting could certainly be more favorable.
Indeed.
My guy is most
Selnar
definitely
puts his hand up
giggling
on
at that
the
name.
on the iron grate. That's locked in front of him. And he casts a spell, and he knocks it open. All
I
right.
assume they wouldn't have allowed my dinosaur in here.
You should probably keep your dinosaur out front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Jack could perch outside too, just for ease. If
Yeah,
that's
Jack,
okay, unless you
Jack
really
would
want
probably
him.
be perched outside for right now, keeping an eye on things.
On top of the dinosaur?
Grump tries to take one of the wayfinders off the table.
That's fine. Yep.
Do you need a strength check to keep from crushing it?
Yeah. He
Right.
does.
Damn fly.
Is that what I always see you throwing stuff at?
So,
Probably.
out of character question, who's the monkey man he was referring to?
Chara.
Chara.
Bastard, I'm a fox.
Do we out of character? Do
Right.
we have a human?
I can look like a human.
Okay,
I can
whoever's
for about
most
10
human.
minutes.
Whoever's most human-like, I will be your puppet if I can't be a construct. If I need to like avoid being seen as a construct, I'm just your wooden friend. Okay.
I'm your wooden friend.
Who would be the most human? Like, I'm
can-
human from the waist up.
I can
Chara in
literally.
her human form would probably be the most human. Alistride would be potentially
Probably
a
next,
close second
yeah.
if he disguises himself
Right.
using makeup.
Yeah. You guys are going to need to use disguise checks quite a bit.
Mhm.
Just so you know.
Shit.
What? No, I'm beautiful. I don't need disguise checks.
Could stealth checks work? In some instances.
Not for disguising, no.
Hmm.
But your stealth is another good way to attain the same-ish result. So,
Cool.
all right. So the basement is creepy. It's dusty, old, full of sundries. The floor is just made of dirt. Nothing seems well kept at all. The stone walls are wet, and there's no light here. You do immediately notice that there's some kind of like distillery system down here.
What is
I'm-
on this table over to the right here? Go ahead.
There's just a ton of glassware and different, apparently, potions, some candles, some papers, some notes scribbled here and there. It appears that he was trying to make some kind of new liquor that nobody's heard of.
I would like to go ahead and sip and smell what's in the flask and compare it to what is here on the table.
What's in the flask?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
poison.
to what's on the table. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. It doesn't appear that anything on the table there compares when you ingest them.
Okay. And how far apart are these bars? Is this caged?
Yeah, that's a caged area. There's a bunch of very fine blades inside.
How spaced are these bars?
It's pretty tight. 2 inches between bars.
Oh, okay, wow.
What about this weapon?
Yeah, that one's just sitting out there on the table. It appears to be a masterwork short sword.
Is there a
Short sword.
Like, is the Pathfinder guy down here with us?
No, he let you in and went about his business upstairs looking at the murder scene.
What is this object on the table in front of me?
That's the huge distillery pot. It has a little spigot coming out of it.
I'll
Would
go
be
ahead and
used to
cast
fill the
detect
vessel with
poison on it.
Okay, you detect poison.
Okay, well, I believe we've identified the source here. I'll go ahead and do another wisdom check to try and identify the poison in there. Come on, nat 20, no.
You're not sure.
I'm not exactly familiar with poisons.
Let's try.
Hold on a second.
Collodi, no effect by poison.
The lack of effect on you somewhat makes it more difficult to identify what the poison might be. I mean, obviously it's lethal, but we know very little about it otherwise. A lethal ingested poison.
I would like to take some with us. Do I have a flask I can just fill some of this with?
Oh yeah, there are definitely empty flasks on the
We
bench
could probably talk to the cigar gentleman first and possibly have him see this and see if we can use his expertise to determine what it is and if it came from him.
Is
Of
it a
course, if
heal
it did
check?
come from him, it might not be best to approach him.
Is this a
Indeed.
heal check to see what kind of poison it would be?
there. Yes, that would work.
I'm
If
going
you're
to
ingesting
check if-
it.
Oh, if you're ingesting it. Would it just be a normal wisdom if you're not ingesting it?
The wisdom checks are from my spell. I think the only way to check a poison otherwise is if you have some knowledge of alchemy, craft alchemy.
I'm going to sip it again. Doesn't seem to affect me. I don't know what it is.
I wonder.
So is this cage locked down here?
Yeah. Furthermore, it doesn't even look like there's a door on it.
Really? Is there any kind of opening whatsoever, though, other than just a cage? Okay. Grump, bend these bars, please.
Okay.
While they're
Is
doing
that
this,
really wise since they know we're down here?
Yeah, I mean, why are we... We're only down here investigating the poison. We found the source of it. We can identify that for him. We might
No,
just
we
want
don't know the source of the poison. What if one of these weapons holds the poison?
Well, I can cast detect poison on the weapons if you'd really like me to.
Chara's also going to
yeah.
pick up the masterwork short sword, turn to Alistair and
Christ,
say,
man.
"I keep."
No, we're not thieves.
She
Yeah.
pouts and puts it back down.
The steel bars don't bend.
Is
You're
this
not very
a
strong, Grump.
is this a
Grog
meat
shrugs.
grinder or a grain grinder?
So actually,
Looks
that
like it
is
makes
a
sausage.
it's a work. It does look like a meat grinder, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is, actually. But no, it's actually a workbench, and on it there's a whetstone. It's clearly used for refining weapons.
Can I use a whetstone on my daggers?
Yeah, sure. You can.
And that should be a +1, right? Temporarily for the first hit.
That's right.
All right.
And this item on the table here looks like a centrifuge, but not really.
That's another vessel full of some kind of liquid. This one has a candle under it. It's being lightly heated.
I will cast detect poison on that as well.
Okay. There's no poison there.
Okay.
Is there a flask nearby that I could fill some of this poison with?
Yes.
Great. I will take the flask, fill it with poison, say, all right, we got some. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
I will just head up, pretending not to be part of any kind of raiding that might be going on.
I want to examine around the room for any recently disturbed earth that might be an entrance point for something digging through.
Okay.
No.
Oh, lo and behold, there's a very obvious tunnel that nobody seemed to notice until now. Right over here.
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought they were rocks.
How big is the tunnel?
It's about 6 inches in diameter.
6
Can
inches
Grump
in diameter.
move this table like one space down?
Well, of course you can.
Do you want to roll?
Just the diameter.
Nope. You're just a strong person.
Not even I can fit through that, I don't think.
To 6-inch hole?
Yep.
Could one of
6
us
inch
crawl
diameter.
through it?
I might be able to squeeze my head in.
Perhaps we could send the raven.
Perhaps we can.
I can flood the hole.
Can we? Oh wait, sorry. Grump can't talk.
I will go ahead.
Doesn't he have common?
Yeah, but I just decided to take a vow of silence.
Oh. Okay.
Oh
Here we
God!
go. The exciting Dr. Shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Chara
Lodi, are you
sticks her
sticking
head
your
in the
head-
hole curiously.
Okay.
Okay. All right. When you stick your head in the hole, actually, some of the loose dirt around it falls away, and there's actually a couple foot hole. It was just seemed to have been filled in from the side that you're on.
Did she
Okay.
see anything back there? Or down, wherever? Is it down or is it to the side?
Oh, it goes down. Yeah, it goes down
Okay.
and then out.
Move. I'm gonna scoot.
Pretty
I'm going
standard
to
tunnel.
very quickly go back
I'm-
upstairs and report to Captain Mangold that we've identified the source of the poison and potentially the entrance that the poisoner used.
I can fit in there. I'm a small individual.
Okay. Would you like to
And
go
I
in
have
there?
dar- and yes, and I have dark vision, so I like to go ahead and see what I can see.
Okay.
When I crawl to the hole.
All right. Yeah, so you crawl into the hole. It just seems to go down about 4 feet and then straight for a while. You can't even see how far,
Oh wow! Even with dark vision, damn.
even
Okay.
with dark vision. And yeah, so it just seems to go on for a while.
Okay. I'm gonna crawl back up and say, I'll follow the tunnel, see where it leads.
Grump will make one of these motions, which you can't really see. He's trying to make a snake motion with his hand. Yeah,
Okay.
Aaron's doing it better, and then goes like,
I'm glad you're using your camera. This is going to be beneficial for you.
All right, so I'll
okay.
go ahead and just stealth and go to the end of the tunnel as far as I can.
Okay. Yeah. So when you do, wow, holy word!
Plus 13.
All right. Well,
Okay.
you move completely undetected, about 120 feet down the tunnel there, and then it goes straight up again by about 5 feet. You can easily climb.
Okay, but is there a hole at the top there?
You don't see any light coming out.
Is
appears
there like
to
a
be-
wood covering or like what do I?
No,
can I
it looks
notice?
like you see some kind of like roots, some like grass roots, and dirt, and that's it.
Oh, cool. So I'm made of wood. I'll totally blend in with nature. I'm going to just poke my head up and see what is around me.
Okay. Yeah. So when you poke your head up, you are in the garden of a building that appears to be next door to this building. It's right just right outside. There's kind of like flowers around you and shrubbery. Nothing really remarkable. It's just
Okay.
there you are in a garden.
In a garden from next door. Okay. I'm going to come back and report my findings to the group.
Okay.
Well, perhaps we should go and see what that building is and see if we can find any tracks leading away from the hole.
In the meantime, let's go ahead and cover this hole with some kind of structure so that the next captain cannot be poisoned.
Well, we might want to just inform the captain and see how he wants to proceed. He might want it left open so he can investigate.
He can move the bench or whatever we put in front of it or on top of it if he wants.
All right.
Okay. You want to just okay. You can plug it up here.
Yep. I'll plug it up. Just move, yeah, there, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. You go report this all to the captain.
Mangold.
Captain Mangold wants to come down and see the actual vat that was poisoned.
Okay. And we'll show it to him.
Okay. Good. And so he looks at it, takes 3 or 4 different flasks of it for himself, and then dumps the rest of it out on the ground and says, "Thank you for finding this. This is priority number 1. So please solve what happened here."
I want to do a sense motive check on what he just said.
Okay. He appears to actually mean what he says, but he's also incredibly nervous.
And just for reference, behind this barrel over here, there is the tunnel that they potentially used to come in and poison the vat.
Gotcha. Yep.
You
Understood.
said he looked incredibly nervous.
Yeah.
I'm curious if it's nervous as in, oh gosh, I hope nobody finds out I just poisoned my superior, or nervous as in, oh gosh, I hope somebody doesn't just try to kill me now.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay. Well, there's that. No, you sense that he's not trying to deceive you in any way, and that you have a hunch that thinks he's sending you on some kind of
Suicide mission.
Well, that much was obvious from the other guy, too.
It's okay, I kill.
The Expendables.
shall we proceed over to the building next door and investigate that hole and whether there's any tracks around it? Being careful, of course, not to disturb any potential tracks.
Affirmative.
I fear I would not be much use there, except to draw more attention to what we're doing. I could wait outside and draw the attention away with the crowd, perhaps distract them for a while you guys look.
Someone can put on a puppet show. I'll help.
Is anyone good at following tracks? Let's ask that first.
Would that be like survival?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be.
Nope.
Think pretty
I'm
good.
pretty good. I have a sits to it, so
Yeah.
I've
I've
got
got
minus
a
1.
I've got a 7 somehow. So yeah, me and Moana could handle that.
Great, the ogre and the merfolk.
Sorry, Grump nods his head and raises his hand.
yeah, good idea. Let's
Okay,
do
I'm-
it.
Neither of you are. I'm concerned about both of you disturbing tracks. I mean, one of you slithers along the ground, and the other has a literal footprint the size of a dinner plate.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ride a dinosaur.
Before we come here, do
Because
you want
that's
me
better.
to... Before we come here, should I probably switch to my human form?
Yes.
Yeah. you
Preferably anytime we're around other people and not in combat.
Grump mimes it
She'll do that.
grabbing onto like some air and putting it on his shoulder, and then points to was it rain, and then
Sure.
Oh god, it's brilliant. I even have like bonus to ride.
fewer
We're
tracks.
in.
I don't know.
Which building did we just come out of? Is it this one right here? The top left
Yes.
one?
Yep.
I'm gonna stealth to like the corners, like the shrubberies and stuff, and I'm gonna try to dart across here to like another nook corner. of This building.
Okay. The building where you came up, by the way, is like right over.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people in this town.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So you do. There's hustle and bustle around you as you exit the lodge. People are definitely staring at you as you walk down the street. Clearly afraid, but they just continue on.
Grump waves happily.
It's it's afternoon. It's 2 p.m. and the skies are clear and there's a light breeze.
All right then.
I'm gonna-
Well, I guess if we know where the hole is, we should probably go.
Hey you!
Who? What?
This little girl right here is yelling at Grunk. You want to play a game?
Want to play with me?
Grump nods.
My name is Annabelle Lee.
God damn
I
it!
just want to play hide and seek. If you can find me, I'll give you a prize.
Okay.
Okay.
What do
Okay.
you say?
Okay. Great.
And she's just talking to Grump. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Grump
Just talking.
covers his eyes with one hand, and then with the other goes. I don't know if you can see that. He's like counting.
Can he count?
All right. And she runs off.
Ouch.
She runs off away.
Ouch. Dude.
Like he gets to 1 and he's like,
Wait, he's able to count down to 1?
I only have 8 intelligence. I'm not like an idiot.
Me
Well,
too, man. Me too.
You're above
Dumb.
animal intelligence. So
Yeah, yeah. So
I mean, I'm part
So,
animal, so.
I did a paladin last night, and he had an intelligence of 6, which means you're only. Or I'm sorry, a
What?
horse. My paladin's horse had an intelligence of 6, which means you're 2 more than a horse.
The sad thing is,
Yeah.
eventually Jack will be smarter than both of you.
I had fun building a barbarian who had 5 intelligence the other day. That's the next level.
It'd be amazing. All right. Anyway,
I'd like to see if there's any signs like identifying this building, like what it might be. Any perception? Look.
Yeah, go for it. All right. You don't see any signs on the building. It's not a public building. It appears to be a residence of some sort, perhaps. It's clearly the best kept of the buildings. It seems to be pretty luxurious. You'd think probably just a rich person lives here.
Well, I have my own assumptions, but can I look through the window?
There are no windows to look through on the bottom floor. Sorry, it's a bad picture.
No, that's fine.
There's a large front door that appears to be somewhat ajar. Leads into kind of an entrance courtyard.
Is Grump searching for the little girl, or is he following us?
I was just gonna do that on my own time. I mean, but I guess I'll go search for it since everybody seems to want me to.
No, I mean, I just wasn't sure what you were doing.
Would make sense to follow
No.
tracks when they're fresh.
Oh yeah, can I follow her tracks?
Sure,
Ah, this is the next level.
Survival check.
sure. Yeah, there seems to be lots of foot traffic, and she was smart enough to stay on the stone part of the path, so you're not really seeing anything that indicates where she might have gone.
Since I'm following Grunt, I'm also going to do a survival track checking check thing.
Oh, that's what we didn't want to check. We
Yeah.
had something else to check.
This
No,
lady in the
this is-
purple, this lady in the purple turns to you as you're trying to look for tracks and says,
You better leave us alone, fish man.
I'm a beautiful fish man, though.
I thought you were in human form now.
I also thought you were racist. No,
Yeah.
Chara's in human form.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir. I was trying to speak to this guy.
yes?
I was curious. This building here, I have somewhat of an interest in architecture. What is? Who owns this building? It's rather fine. I'm going to indicate the white building up here.
Yeah, diplomacy check that one.
Sure. Do you want a disguise check first for me trying to look human?
Yeah, how are you doing so? With like
Pretty
a
sure I
hood?
do what?
Or with like putting a hood over you, or
Powdering my face.
powdering your face? Do you have powder?
I believe so. I thought I added that to my inventory. I couldn't find something that was just specifically makeup. I didn't want
okay.
a full-on disguise kit. I just wanted some face powder like a noble family in Chiliax might have.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Go ahead and try it in your disguise, yeah.
Ah, fuck me.
Ooh. All right. He says, "You're clearly not someone who appreciates architecture."
God, I love you,
He
Drew.
just turns and goes.
The
Oh,
gracious man.
Of course, you pick the one who looked the fanciest.
Wait,
Excuse me.
while he's trying to walk past Chara, can she stop him with one arm and say, answer question?
Excuse me, sir. Sir. He's this woman is calling out to you, Creston.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me. There was a bard named Brad that's due in town here. My name is Ray. Have you seen him? Has he mentioned me?
Brad. You know Brad?
I do. Yes. Do you know Brad?
No, not at all. If I was a bard, I would probably be at what is this building over here behind us? I couldn't help but notice it. It looks elegant and something that perhaps a bard would be in, but I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make you do the formality of another check there for diplomacy. Okay. All right. Um, that's awesome. All right. Well, that's the man. That's clearly the manor of Daggermark. That's where our ruler resides during the summer.
Ah, of course. Thank you, thank you. Is he there now?
I couldn't say. I'm just haven't been paying attention to current events without my Brad.
Oh, I understand. Brad is probably at the inn. You should go check.
And she turns off.
Grump would like to try and get this guy's attention, just like wave, and then he
Okay. When he does, the guy throws down his wood and immediately leaps back against this house and says, "Don't hurt me."
and then motions to Rain, and
Well,
and
Okay.
sa-
He sees who you motion to and says, "Oh God, am I dreaming?"
Can we hear him yelling from over here?
People hear him yelling for sure.
I'm
Nobody seems to pay much mind.
gonna point my thumb at the big guy and say, "Oh, big guy over here just wants to know if you've seen this little girl. They're playing hide and seek. He's harmless. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. No, sorry, haven't seen any little girls.
Gotcha.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
And I'm going to make sure to give him a very, very sinister smile as I pass.
Okay.
Grump picks
Yeah.
Rain and
He wets himself and says, "Oh, my veil's panties."
Truth, I love you.
Brilliant.
All right.
More than likely, he probably just dug a hole here because the palace is not occupied at this time, and it was just the closest thing to the Pathfinder Society.
Grump sets Rain down.
Possibly.
Did they say who their ruler was by name?
Isn't it Mayor Mardo Lavander?
Are you sure that's who they consider their ruler?
I don't know. She didn't specify.
Yeah, so Mardo Levander is Daggermark's mayor. That would be his residence. Yeah, I'll clear that up.
So the mayor's
his name?
residence potentially has been implicated, potentially not. Let's see if we can see any tracks. If they lead into the building, that would be indicative, perhaps to a servant's quarters or something. I'll go ahead and check for traps around the hole from the road.
Okay.
And yeah, no.
You see what you think is a trap on it, yeah.
A trap or a track?
A trap.
On the hole?
Didn't you say you check for traps or tracks?
He said
Traps.
track, but it's
Oh,
like
okay.
trap.
Sorry.
Oh, it's a survival check. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Yeah, I mean, you see plenty of tracks over there in that area. There's tons of them.
I just want to say kudos to the background noise and music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good. It helps.
Yeah.
Well then. Don't really know who made that hole.
So
We should
I only
Grump,
poked my head up from the hole. Can I see how fresh the soil is around the hole? I shouldn't have just disturbed it when I poked him.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks like it's not like it's been newly planted or seeded or anything.
You said it was his summer home, right?
Yeah, that's what the lady said.
Okay, and this is the weather right now is cool. It's not blistering hot, so depending on where we are, it may or may not be summer. Can I tell that by knowing that, or do I need to do a check?
What did I say it was? I set this in.
You said
in
basically in the
Alistra's
October
story.
month.
October, yeah, it's October.
Okay, so he shouldn't be there. You said the door was ajar. It doesn't make any sense if he's not home. There must be somebody keeping that home, do the upkeep. Yeah, can I take a peek into the door that's ajar?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you peek in. It appears to be kind of a like a public courtyard, kind of like this welcoming courtyard. There are guards standing watch and some other things in there.
And does the building really look like that, where it's open in the middle?
You know, I can just show you what it looks like.
Oh,
That'd be
even better.
easy. Sorry, it's hard to get you all on the same screen here. I will only take Collodion for a moment, so...
Yep. All right.
Quick, use dark vision.
Nope. I'm gonna back right the heck out.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the group and let them know that there are a little over a dozen guards in the entrance, and that another way into the house is probably our best option.
Do we want to go into the house?
It might give us a clue into what happened. Are there footprints inside the house that might that are still dirty, or is there remnants of the poison still in this house? Or did somebody dig this hole in this residence, the garden, because they could be hidden while doing so, and then blame it on the mayor after the hole was discovered? But we'll never know until we go inside.
Grump would like to tap this fellow on the shoulder, and then first we'll just see how the guy reacts.
He turns to you and says, "What do you want?"
He points at the guy and then says, "There's one of these," and then like does like a hand approximation, but like low by like his like thigh, I guess, and then goes like this, and like you can't see my feet, but he's doing his best impression of a girl. I don't know.
I'm gonna sigh and say the big guy's looking for a little girl that he's playing hide and seek with.
Thank you, Ray.
Boy, you two make a strange couple. Yeah,
I know.
I've seen plenty of. It's the afternoon. The children are all out playing. I don't know. Why do you need to find this particular girl?
We're playing hide and seek, and then I'm going to poke Grumped on the arm and like just point ahead to where I obviously see the little girl in between two houses.
Grump squints his eyes.
Sorry, no, I really don't know what's going on, and that sounds a little bit creepy to me. But good luck with that relationship you got going.
Yeah, man.
Grump can't fit through here, but he'll go here and like knock on the side of the house and wave at her.
Okay. She turns around startled and says, "Aha! You found me! This time I'm gonna hide farther away. You think you can follow me out of the city?"
Oh, this is going weirdly.
I don't want to get ogre napped.
So she ignores you saying no and says, "Great! I'm so glad we can play."
Well, I guess me and
all
Grumped
the
have
way
a
up
quest
here. You
now.
see her go past the palace, past the Pathfinder Lodge, all the way up, and out of sight.
Me and
all
Grumped
see
have
her?
a quest now.
Yeah, yeah, you all see her run. Yeah, for sure.
What a strange side quest.
This is it.
An ogre
Let's go.
chasing a little girl.
Grump goes to Craston and points at the house and goes, "Huh?"
That's the mayor's house. We don't want to probably bother them right now, especially since we've been given information earlier about who they might be allied with right now.
Grump does his best impression of a guy marching and kind of mouths giving orders, and then goes, "Huh?"
Yes, that's the leader's house. The chief.
No. No,
That's
he
gonna be
can't.
fun.
Nope. Grump sighs and
Gives
I
up.
think the big guy is asking what his orders are.
Ah, Well, that depends on if everyone's ready to head to one of the places we were told to investigate, or if we're going to investigate this heavily fortified house.
I want to come up to this gentleman here reading a map. Is he reading a map? Is that what it is? Is he a tourist
It's
as
a
well?
bale of hay he's carrying around.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to come up to him and say, I am looking to procure some herb in the smokable form. Do you know where I might obtain such thing?
Are you made of wood?
Would and you like to know? No. I am. Where may I find this herb?
That was so good. Yeah. You can get the funny weed if you just go north, and then.
Jesus.
Oh.
All right.
That. Yeah, just go on to Anawam. It's just north here, a little bit east of the town, outside. No problem.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna sidestep and come let him know that the funny weed and other smokable herbs are north of here.
Let's go.
I'm going to real quick talk to this woman right in front of me and say, "Excuse me, ma'am. Would there be anyone hereabouts who specializes in potions or mixing salves or things of that nature?"
I'm 12. I don't know.
Oh, well, sorry, you look so much older than that. What are you reading there?
I love that voice.
So pretty cool.
12, I don't know.
This is a book all about weapon making. I'm going to be the best weapon maker in all of the land.
Oh, well, good on you then. Enjoy your day.
Grump turns to Kalodi,
Pedophile.
and then so
It's very pedophile-y. That was really weird.
I didn't know she was a little girl.
It's hard to tell you.
That's what they always say.
this is the Pathfinder Lodge, correct?
This is Dale Hansen. Yeah. Pathfinder Lodge, yes.
Okay, so he turns to Kalodi and points at that Pathfinder Lodge, and then he does like a twirling mustache and like a top and like a one of these, and then like a giving motion.
Just watching you suffer through this makes it great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask. You want the top hat, don't you?
No, the top hat is mine. It's my top hat.
Why did I do this?
Okay, hold
I don't know, but you
on.
need to adjust your webcam if
Hold
you're
on.
gonna
I
do
have.
this.
I have. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I have.
Or sit up
linguistics.
better.
Hold on. I have read lips. Can I do anything with that?
There you go.
Let me read the vow. I think
Oh,
reading
snap.
lips. Actually, that might work. Speak no words and attempt to be quiet in his actions. So as long as I don't make any noise, I guess that would work.
You can read lips, yeah.
Cool.
Man, that was a gnat, man. Ooh.
Cool.
So whatever you want to communicate, you can communicate to Kalodi, right?
The guy inside gave us two names. One of them was the general. We should go see that general.
Or we could go find the little girl. And
He
the
gave us.
guy.
I'm gonna respond. He gave us three names. He gave us the mayor, the general, and then the tobacco farmer.
Right.
That was more of an alias, though, not an actual name. Want to get technical?
Is an alias not a name?
Right, yeah. The Cigar
Well-
King, yep. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got him, you got yep, that's right. Those three people were the names you gave.
Okay. Well, the mayor's town summer home is here, but it's not the summer. So where he may be, I'm not sure. The Scar King is to the north, and I don't think we found any information about the general.
You can use your knowledge local if you'd like to
I would
generally
like
find things out.
to do that. Thank you for the tip there. I keep forgetting about that. But wait, I can't do knowledge untrained, can't I?
I'm not trained in knowledge local? No.
No, damn it.
Can I use geography to figure it out?
Yeah, to figure it out. where he might be.
Well, where this Asm place is or whatever.
Anawam.
Anawam.
You'll know generally.
Oh,
You've
okay.
been given abbreviated directions.
Anawam's this way. We can go check that out, or we can, like I said, talk to the mayor. But if they've been compromised, I would. Well, everyone we're talking to is compromised, but the Cigar King might have less guards.
We might as well investigate the situation surrounding the Cigar King. I don't know if we want to approach him directly, as he may or may not be the source of the poison that was used to kill Captain Bosk, but certainly it's worth investigating.
So after the Scar King, can we go see the Sofa King?
The what?
Sofa King.
I
was thinking
not
of the
familiar.
lazy boy.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Everybody pause your movement for me quick, please.
As we're walking, I will say, Grump, or Grump. You know, for your kind, you seem very a little more friendly and a little bit more articulate and less attacky.
Articulate.
Have you ever considered becoming a performer?
There's his response.
A mime, perhaps?
There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So, you walk on toward the where you think you've been directed. You walk past the Dagger Mark town guards, clearly, keeping an eye out. But as you pass these guards, you notice that there's a signpost ahead, and at the junction, awkwardly eyeing one another, seem to be soldiers from various would-be kingdoms of this country. And everyone just is maintaining formation, and clearly nobody wants to be there.
All right. Well, first things first, I'm going to say to go ahead and stealth.
No, you're not.
So Clody goes, clunk, 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 clunk.
Am I stealthy?
Craps on a noise, and it kind of makes everybody, literally everybody on the screen right now, hear it and kind of look over at you very suddenly.
You okay?
Charo just looks at you and go, "Why you make noise?"
I'm just going to stand there in awkward silence. Hopefully it's awkward silence and not awkward clunking.
So just so you know, this is the signpost here.
Mhm.
And you can obviously tell where the...
And just notes in mid-flight.
Can we read what it says from here?
Yeah, so it's giving you directions to 3 different towns.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and, as quietly as I can at this point, just move over here behind this rock and bury my shame.
Oh, poor
This-
Galati.
Pond, right?
Pond.
Ooh, pond.
Ah, refreshing, right?
Yeah. Super.
For reference, I have Jack flying about 60 feet above me.
Okay, great. So you can read the sign from there. I just wrote it in the chat there. It's Ilote, Etoyeak, and Anawom.
It's like keywords to a magic spell almost.
Charo recognizes Anawam, pokes Alistraid's shoulder, and points at it.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll
Grump,
need to
what were
head
you doing?
towards-
Kalodi, what are you doing?
I'm
Off the
hiding
path
behind the
there?
rock.
Oh.
I'm just going behind the rock.
Okay. Everybody, half the people are
embarrassed.
still eyeing you behind the rock, waiting for you to
That's-
come out.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just embarrassed.
Do constructs blush?
Guess I'll step up here and say, hello.
Nobody
way's Anawam?
responds.
That way?
Anawam is this way.
Was I muted this whole time?
Probably.
Didn't
Sure were.
notice. Didn't notice.
You have a tendency to do that.
All right, Kraston, as you step there, the guards call out to you, Halt! Any further steps constitute an act of war against our one and true Lord of the River Kingdoms, Terect von Orthon of Anawam.
Orthon.
Terect von Orthon of Anawam.
Good sir, we are not looking to cause Tarek any ill means or ill repute. We just happen to hear that there's a wonderful merchant in your area that serves delightful herbs, and wish to spend some money to get some.
If you speak of the Cigar King is our Lord, Terect von Orthon.
What? No wonder everyone calls him the Cigar King. Okay.
Right?
Yes, well, we were looking to get some items from him.
You are a spy. You may not pass.
Good sir, do I look like a spy? Could I
Yes.
be any less subtle? We, right here, this group, draws so much attention, it would be folly. Only an idiot would hire such a group to be spies.
Only an idiot would be affected by reverse psychology.
But what if this is reverse psychology?
Do not play with my mind in that fashion.
If I may, sir, what is
You may not.
I was going to ask, what is necessary to gain passage to Anawam?
There is no way to gain passage to Anawam.
You've cut off all trade, then?
Our trade is our own business.
I-
Stop trying to get information from us.
So what you're saying is...
Step
you know,
back, large thing.
Okay,
Nice.
what are these homeless people?
They appear to be almost like witches' coven.
Oh, okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
As
I'm
Grump
going-
moves that way, those people north call out, "Halt! Any further steps constitute an act of war against our one and true Lord of the River Kingdoms, Joshewa Surfasimoto of Ilote."
Can
Does
you
he have a
spell
lighter
that?
name?
What?
Does he have
Yeah,
any
the River
kind of
King.
nickname?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna slowly come up to these wizards or witches or whatever they are and
They yell,
just stop
Halt! Any further steps constitute an act of war against the one and true Lord of the River Kingdoms,
Paulus Bielert of Etoyela.
Oh god, I love this.
So
I hope you've caught
what-
the jokes so far. All
Oh
of them,
yes.
Oh yeah, it's glorious. I love you.
including the names of the cities, but that's just me.
Oh, the names of the cities?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see it now. You're great, Truth. You know that?
Okay, so I'm gonna back up and ask for a huddle. Okay, group. They all claim that their lord is the lord of the River Kingdoms. This is not our fight to fight. We need to find an alternate route.
So Rain, by the way, as you're swimming around in the pool there,
Yeah.
you come across a clan that's opened and has a pearl in its mouth.
Ooh. I'm not doing anything with it.
That's fine.
Can
I'm just
say
saying you came
that.
across it.
Yeah. I respect the ocean, man.
Could we perhaps use their hostility against them?
It would be
Try to
wise to
start
avoid
fight?
conflict.
No, I was meaning allowing them to fight each other if they were distracted with
Exactly.
each other.
Understood. I'm on it. I'm gonna go tell the witch here that these
Halt!
guys. over
Any
there-
further steps constitute an act of war against the one and true Lord of the River Kingdoms, Paulus Bielert of Etoyak!
I'm going to point to the other two groups and say, they say that your lord smells, and that it's not really a true lord. That their lord is the real lord of the real River Kingdom. And then I'm just going to slowly back away.
They are incorrect.
Well, that failed.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
Interesting.
That can be arranged.
How tall is this rock formation here?
It's about It's a very low rock in the ground, 2 feet, and then the rocks on top of that are another 12 feet high.
Sorry, how high?
So it's just like 2 feet up onto the main rock.
All right. This bird. What's up with this bird?
It's just kind of hovering on the thermals up there.
It's not Jack, is it?
No.
I'm gonna come down to the guards here, say, "Excuse me, are the ways always blocked like this?"
Always. Nobody wants a war.
How do people come to and fro from Anawam then? My understanding was that they had some trade in tobacco weed.
Yeah, most people usually meet halfway,
Ah,
right in the middle here to exchange goods.
I see. So there's not a way to get to Anawam then?
Well, there are ways, I suppose. People you can pay, less savory means, but yeah, it's definitely hard to just walk right into another king's kingdom, especially when it's not really a kingdom.
I see. Thank you.
Are
saying
we going to
we
be
need
allowed
smuggle
back into
ourselves?
this kingdom? Like, you guys aren't going to claim to be the true kings of the River Kingdom or anything, too? Right?
Well, I was going to ask you who you were, but based on people in this party, I think this little missive from Captain Mangold seems to give you free pass to and from.
Ah, thank you.
Grump would like to try and climb up to this nest.
Okay. You can do a climb check, that's fine. It's not really even a climb. It's only a couple feet. He can probably just step up, so that's fine. Yep. So you're up.
Who has the best bluff?
I
and
have a 4.
As you step up, the shadow on the ground begins to grow.
I can
oh,
intimidate.
shit. It's a really big bird. Get out of there!
It's Grump. Probably just smash it out of the sky.
He's probably smashed the eggs right there.
Yeah. You back away.
Oh, I know what I want to do now.
Okay. When
Is
you
it
step up,
finding
you see 2 eggs in a nest, just like it appears there. Are you going to do anything, Shrooms? You're on mute again if you're talking.
Yeah, you're muted.
I genuinely don't understand why this is happening, but I take one of the eggs.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you're able to take it.
How big are the eggs?
They're about the size of a kind of softball.
Well, that's pretty decent.
So we are going to have trouble getting to Anawam by conventional methods. Oh,
Well, we could always try to follow
what was
You
that?
hear, the leaders of all 3 of the groups step up into the middle. They're clearly having a little meeting here in the middle.
Interesting.
Whispering back and forth to each other. All very, very puffed up, right? Chests puffed out. When they see you approach, they say, "Get out!
What are you doing here?
This is a private matter." They continue talking for about another minute, and then they all, at the same time,
I'm going to try to listen in
yell,
on it.
"No!" And they return to their formations.
Am I able to read any lips?
Yeah, I mean, the words that you picked out, they seem to be just continuing to argue about who owns what pieces of land around here, and who has true lordship over what areas, and can't come to an agreement.
Okay. And what you said there's about 5 groups of 5 here. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of weapons are they carrying?
Spears, swords, magics, shields, yeah. Any number of things.
So why don't we just go off the beaten path and go around these people? I mean, we don't have to follow the path. I don't see what the problem is.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna real quick ask one of the guards about Jalor Klovesh and where he's located. If we wanted to speak with him regarding the difficulties in gaining passage.
Oh, yeah. He's on a diplomatic mission right now. He's trying to get some of these scattered new kingdoms to just join the fold and really unite the river kingdoms. So
He's out of town, I take it then.
he's out of town. I believe he's in Anawam, now that you mention it.
Ah, well, it's rather a catch-22 for us, isn't it then?
Is there any way we could perhaps buy a day pass into your kingdom?
Indeed. To my kingdom?
No, I was shouting up to them.
Oh, okay. Day passes are not sold.
Not even for 2 platinum?
Day passes are sold for 2 platinum.
That's perfect.
Of course, it would need your written seal on it and everything, of course, good sir, but I would be happy to purchase one.
He takes out a piece of paper and spends 20 minutes drafting an agreement, and puts a line on it with an X, and signs it, and hands it to you, and says, "Receipt of payment is due in 2 seconds. Receipt of payment is due."
Pay him 2 plat.
Okay.
Goes
All
overdue,
right.
does he owe more?
He says, "Welcome, envoy.
Thank you.
All hail the one true king."
Yes.
Yeah.
Says, "Halt. Where's your platinum?"
Oh, is that not good for the group? You said envoy. I assumed
Yeah,
you meant all of us.
It was for my group. We are
According to Article 3 of the agreement, sir, you have to provide in writing the names of other people in your...
Ah, one moment then. And I'll just write down the other names.
All right. He looks to
Sure.
Chara. "What is your name?"
Chara.
Looks to Alistride. "What is your name?"
Alistride.
Looks to Rain. "What is your name?"
Rain.
Looks to Kalodi. What are you?"
Kalodi.
Looks to Grump. "What is your name?"
The guy's drunk.
Grump
Oh,
waves.
he's not in here anymore.
Yeah, he had
Must
to
be
restart us.
restarting. Okay.
Yeah.
Grump waves, I don't know.
Oh, actually, he's still in the Discord. Shrooms.
Hi, yeah, I'm on mobile while my thing sets up.
Hmm.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
The guard just asked you just what your name is in
Yeah,
order to
Grump
get by.
waves.
Wave.
I'll ask you again. What is your name?
Big
Okay.
guy took a vow.
Here we go.
He's a mute.
Draw a G in the air, then an R in the air, then a U, then an M, and then a K.
He's our pack
And then
horse.
gives a thumbs up.
Exactly.
This poor one seems to have some issues. He's clearly no threat. I'll enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very kind.
Yeah.
All right.
Gentlemen, money can buy just about anything.
That is hilarious.
Steep price.
I was gonna say, like,
2 platinum? Like what?
Buddy.
Yeah, you didn't even negotiate. You just went straight for it.
Right?
All right.
Good guys. Don't worry, I can earn that back in a few nights. Especially if I have Brad the Bard with me.
That's for sure.
Brad the Bard.
Are we gonna get a crossover between Theoman?
All right. Great. So you walk forever, and what really strikes you about your walk is that whatever kingdom they're supposedly guarding is almost non-existent. It's almost like one dude has decided that he's now the king of everything. So you just walk by tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of empty fields for hours, taking breaks, being sure you eat. And by the time you get to any place of note, which is apparently some cornfields, but you do see some thick stone walls up ahead around a farmhouse, and the last of the light extinguishes as you just see that. So I will bring you over there.
I want to make it known that I do not eat.
So it's taking us until the evening to travel there.
Yeah,
And what time of the day did we start out? Did you say 2 p.m.?
2 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm doing a perception check here, and I believe those are scarecrows. Did I just see somebody walk away?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Cool.
Yes. Now.
Yep.
Great. Hopefully this works.
Let's hope.
Moved out
Yeah.
of the field. Someone slightly ghoulish looking.
Yeah, and the things in front of you appear to be scarecrows, like you think there. A lot of you have really good vision, so it's pretty great.
Oh yeah, I have dark vision 60 and low light vision if that
Yep.
matters.
Yep.
What
You should
is this
have the
over
proper
here? Is that a
stuff.
well?
Yeah,
Assuming.
appears to be some kind of well, except it's completely topped off with earth, and there's like a little bit of a spigot kind of coming out of the side of it.
Grump
Coming out of the side.
Animals.
Interesting.
Grump stomps his feet and claps his hands and points around the corner.
Oh, did you find the girl?
Clap your hands.
Oh. That's not a little girl.
No, it is not.
This guy walks up and runs straight into Grump and falls down on his butt and says, "Ah, don't hurt me! I'm Aaron the Cursed. I mean you no harm."
What did he
Grump
say?
steps back to let someone else talk.
Says, "I'm
Crash
Aaron the
King of
Cursed. I
Time
mean you no
Realm.
harm."
What is your curse if you are cursed?
I am the most unlucky man in the world. Please don't kill me.
We have no intentions of killing you, good sir. What is it that you do here?
I do everything. I build the scarecrows. I harvest the corn. I water the crops. I repair the walls. I sweep the floors. I kill the calves that need to be killed. I don't know. Clean the latrines. How many more do I have to list?
I was just waiting for you to finish whatever you wanted to share.
No. Okay.
Why are you so nervous?
I guess I was unlucky to be given the curse of nervousness.
Sense motive.
I don't know whether to high five you or slap you.
You
True.
sense that he's very nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's quite all right. We're just simply looking to inquire after some herbs.
I guess I am the salesman too. Would you want the corn herbs?
Well, I was actually somewhat interested in discussing their alchemical applications, what uses they can be made for potions and salves and things of that nature. I have something of an interest in all things scholarly.
What's an alchemy?
It's the mixing of ingredients to create something else. Potions, for example, or healing salves.
What's a salve?
Um, so, balm, something that you rub on a wound to help it heal.
Oh. Like after the master beats? Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I see. I see.
You can go inside, though. My
Then-
master will talk to you about it.
well, then that would probably be best. I hope you have a very nice evening and that you are able to relax a little bit. Perhaps sample some of the product. It might help.
My luck is looking up.
I'd like to go to Alistride and just let him know that I noticed that these scarecrows are glowing, and I'm not sure if that's normal.
Is there like fire on the scarecrows, or are they? Does there appear to be a normal source of light from them?
Yeah, they each have kind of an old melted candle.
Okay.
That's not a fire hazard.
Staying away.
Dang it.
Creston stays
As
very
you
far.
walk away, you totally stole my thunder there. Thank you for that.
Oh,
As
sorry.
you walk away, one of the candles that Aaron
Sorry.
the Cursed is placed there appears to actually catch the hay on fire, and one of the scarecrows begins to burn.
Oh, this is my
He runs over
time.
and says, "Oh no!
This is my time.
Oh, no!" He starts throwing himself on the fire and getting to try to put it out to no avail.
This is my time. This is where I
Do something.
I'm searching for the spell.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm putting water on the fire.
Oh, okay.
2 gallons
Yeah,
of
it immediately sizzles out, and he falls to the ground, burned. Says, "Thank you for your help. I told you I was cursed.
What is this?
Can I shake your hand?" That's the well
Sure.
covered in earth that has a spigot coming out of the side.
Is Aaron the cursed human, by the way?
Yes.
Are
Sure,
you
he
all right?
I'll be okay. It's not worse than the beatings. And
Right.
he shakes Rain's hand.
While I'm shaking his hand, I'm really gripping it hard. Like
Okay.
attempting to cause him pain.
He goes, "That's a mighty fine grip you have there."
Why, thank you.
These are cows, yeah?
Yep.
God, I
Whoa.
hope so.
That's an ailment.
Do they look really like skinny?
Yeah, they do look skinny.
If I
Oh.
open the spigot slightly, what comes out? Is it just water? Does it appear to be water?
Yeah, water starts coming out. Yep.
Okay, I'll shut it off.
Sir, please don't turn on the water.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd never seen a contraption like this before. I was most curious. My apologies.
No problem. Thanks for actually listening to me. And he leans over onto the well, the top of the well, and the stuff is really squishy. And on top, when he puts his hand down, his hand kind of goes into it, and his head slams down on the stone of the well, and he's now unconscious.
This guy's really bad at living.
Well, that was unexpected.
Thanks, I know I am.
Grump stomps his feet and claps his hands and points around the corner. And then again, but then pointing at the house.
Okay. All right.
I guess we could go and speak to this master.
Excuse me.
Can I fit through this doorway?
Yeah,
if I,
yeah,
like-
you can squeeze. You'll move very slowly, but you squeeze. Yep.
Suck in the gut. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Did Collodi leave for a minute? Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. Preston's picture also just changed to, I guess, his default, which was an interesting choice.
Sure.
What race is Craston, by the way?
Oh, he has his hood up, so it's been hard to tell. Got very pale skin, though.
Okay.
Also,
You
while
actually
you were
don't wanna
talking to
tell
that gentleman, Creston was he was very absent, which is really weird because you haven't seen him not try to be the center of attention so far.
Mm. Okay, interesting.
He's too busy smoking that itchy stitchy.
Oh my gosh.
Stitchy itchy.
All right. If you guys want to take a quick 5-minute break for Collodi to come back here, take a bio break. We'll be back in a minute.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna do it.
Now I see what you meant by members mirror, by the way, True.
How's it going? So this campaign seems to really be a who's who of everyone in tabletop.
Imagine that. Imagine why the first session title was.
Yep.
You broke up.
It's
What was
all
the first
set.
session title?
Members Mirror.
Members. That's right.
You so crafty.
That's right.
Okay, so that last voice, that was like very Morty like.
Yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it? I need to watch that show. I've only seen one episode.
I hated it when I saw the first episode, but it's growing on me, and I don't know if I like that or not.
Oh. I still have a whole bunch of stuff the heck sent me that to watch.
Are you actually going through all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Asked for suggestions. Wanted to do it. So. Maybe.
Well, if you ever get started on the DC bandwagon of that animated universe, let me know, because I could just gush about it all day.
Do you like the remixes of the music that they do?
Okay. Sorry, what was that?
What remixes?
We're talking Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah?
We were for a moment. Yep.
Yeah, they had someone's doing like musical remixes of certain episodes. Like they do one for every episode. They're really good. Let me find one.
Hold on. Be careful what you show them. They're not that far in.
Which episode are you on? Or I should say, what was the last one you remember seeing?
I saw the first episode. So. You can still post them. I just won't watch them right now. Bookmark it.
right, I'll post the one that got the most hits in random. There you go. Dear God, my dog farts are just deadly.
They usually are.
So, Truth, how do you feel about picking up traits? As far as
Team traits. I feel like that's something you should do.
okay, obviously with the regional traits, do you care that we are from that region, or how backstory are we doing this?
That's optional. You can choose or not.
I think I know which trait you're wanting.
Which trait am I wanting?
Freaking
Tell me.
woken from stasis.
No, not woken from stasis. Done it. Won't do it again.
You say that.
What do you
I
actually
don't
want?
believe it.
Big on theming, picking something new. It was a hell of a good trait though.
That's an insanely good trait, considering that the only way to get that same ability in other mechanics, you have to have basically a ring of sustenance, which is not cheap.
It's a good trait, and I gamed the system well, but actually, I'm really more on theme with this one.
Any hints
Yeah,
as to what
so
you're
definitely
building
use
yet?
Now, you know I'm not going to tell you jack shit.
You know, you don't have to always be a GM.
You know, it's hard not to be, so... Just trying to nail down my options here. This is like the worst part about making a Pathfinder character. Like, it's also the best part, but there's so many options, and then it's just like, oh, whittle, whittle, whittle.
This is why I've built so many freaking characters. I will just put on some group playing Pathfinder or D&D and watch it while I sit there and just build character after character after character. Just going through all of the options.
Nuts.
See, there's some options that I want to get that, like, aren't very good, but it's still, like, cool and would be really awesome for my build. Like,
There you go.
So far, I have already 4 other characters built for this campaign.
You need to calm down.
Well, he did create one before he created Alstride, so I know he had one extra.
Oh yeah, there's also that one. I don't know. If
Oh,
that's-
so there's an extra.
Also that one. Okay.
Gosh.
That was the
Don't
druid, right?
yeah.
Don't worry, Teotihuacan. I'm catching up. I'm at about 3 others.
Do we
So
have
getting
any
close.
healing in our party?
I heal.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't
How does
have a
that
huge
work? I
number
thought
of
you were-
healing spells, but
I thought you were a necromancer guy. How do you heal yourself? How do you
I
do
heal myself with necromancy because I'm a Dampier. I heal you guys with regular, but that's kind of the thing. I'm somewhat of a gray hat necromancer. I'm interested in the flow of life energies, not so much in summoning undead. I hate undead, actually.
Flow of
Yeah.
life energies. Like
One
how
of
do you-
Grump's vows, he literally like can't touch dead people, so pretty whack.
What if I die? Will you bury me,
Drunk
Grump?
dude.
He'll cry and he'll like hire someone to
Nope.
bury you, but
Can't
yeah.
cry.
So he couldn't
That
touch
makes noise.
the dead Pathfinder guy?
He could silently weep.
He could silent. Yeah, he could just
That's true.
silent tear.
Yeah, just like
Maybe he, like,
the
stifles,
Indian
like,
guy
a-
in the littering commercial.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think we're all back, right?
I believe so. Yes.
All right. Cool. Let's be going then. So just so you know, we're at we started at 11. It's now 12:45. I'd originally planned to do 2 sessions of this, but we can go obviously over the 1 o'clock deadline if we need to here. So
Okay.
all right. So yeah, so you step inside. It's a very nice manor. There's kind of like a room kind of in the middle. And then there's hallways around either side of that middle room.
Hello? Perhaps we shouldn't just go exploring in someone else's house?
Found him.
All right, stop.
Go exploring. Found him. That was too perfect. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
The guy's sitting there. He's got a stogie lit, holding a glass of the finest scotch.
Where is he?
And he just looks over to you and then looks back at the fire in the fireplace.
I'm gonna head back and tell them where he is. Yeah, down here.
See, okay.
Seems like I can't fit through there. Is that accurate?
Oh, you can squeeze again. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine.
Hello, sir. Sorry to have disturbed you. We did try calling out to see if anyone was home, but your servant, Aaron the Cursed, said we should come in and see you.
Throw him under the bus. Why don't you? He already gets beaten.
Doesn't matter to us.
He
Chara
keeps
says he
smoking
knows
his
nothing
cigar
about
and
beaten.
takes a really deep breath. Puts it out. Looks to see that there's actually 5 of you around.
Oh, how can he see me? God.
You should not have come here. You do not know the powers with which you meddle. You think anyone cares about the River Kingdoms? We stay here because it is a place of weakness. And now, I'll show you my handiwork. For initiative.
Okay, well, that escalated quickly.
Yep,
Yeah.
you did. That's what happens when you give them some time to prepare. All right.
All right, initiative. That's a thing.
Did my stealth not count for anything? Just curious.
It doesn't matter because everybody else around you is not stealth.
Hats.
Why is your initiative into decimals?
That's to account for your dexterity modifier in determining the difference between ties. So if you have a +3 to your dexterity, it comes out as 0.03, so that if someone rolls the same, it's easier to calculate.
If your initiative is calculated by more than or something other than dexterity, are ties determined by dexterity still?
Yes.
Interesting.
Super fast construct. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean,
So
rolled
if
a
I had
21.
like a 2 dex, but say like a 6 initiative from something, then I'd still have a 0.02.
Yes. Because your initiative score is just what's used for the roll, but then in determining between ties, it's based off of people's dex scores. And if the dex scores are also tied, then I believe there's a roll-off.
Yep. So who are we missing? Missing someone, right? Kraskin, Alstride. Chara, we need a roll from you.
I rolled.
Next time, just be sure to click your token before you roll, and then it automatically gets added.
Oh, my bad. Let me.
Does
do
Kalodi
that.
have 7?
You want me to do it
to-
again?
Oh, that's fine. I'll take your 8.03.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
My bad.
got 7 dex.
I
got
did
plus
say
5.
that.
I have 5 plus 5 dex.
I didn't know I had to click my token. I'm sorry.
It's all right. All
What's
right.
the other 2 from?
Great.
We'll do some.
So, all right. You're going to love this for sure. All right. So very first thing this guy does is he takes a cigar out of his pocket and throws it on the ground.
Just realized we're fighting the cigar king. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Hey guys, we're finally fighting Tarek.
Yeah. Here we go.
And Orthon, all in one.
Man, we've done it.
You should send a message out to Numenera. We're fighting Target, guys. Come watch.
Ah, fuck me.
All right. So he throws what appears to be a smoke grenade on the ground, making it almost impossible to see inside of it. But you do catch a glimpse of 4 different figures inside. And it's now Kolodi's turn.
I'm gonna hold.
Good call.
Okay.
Sorry, is that supposed to read 41 for his initiative?
Nope. But it is 31.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right.
Chloe, feel a little better now?
Yeah, that is fine. Ooh.
Is it really fine though?
So Kolodi,
Wait,
the stealth
what's his-
Kolodi.
I'm sorry.
It's your turn?
Yeah, I said I wanted to hold.
Oh, you want to hold? That's right. Okay. All right. That's fun.
Okay.
All right. Out of the shrubberies. This is gonna be really annoying. Jump.
Ninjas.
Yeah. Some assassins. All right. The one next to Grump is going to attack first. Going to slash right at him. All right. And I need to get your sheet up here. AC of team. All right. So you get stabbed by this sword.
Okay.
All right. And you're going to take 2 damage.
Ouch.
All right. The other one that jumps out goes over to Rain and swings at him with the sword as well,
Okay, just normal.
which does not hit.
Oh,
Able to slither out of the way. And it's Rain's turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I am going to. Can you attack twice in one turn? I can't remember if you can do that.
Not yet.
Only if you have sufficiently high BAB or if you have
Right.
2 weapon fighting.
Which you won't. You won't
Yeah.
at level 1.
Okay.
Fighting.
Well, I'm going to do. I'm just gonna stab him. Take that. Oh, sweet.
You are not going to stab him.
You definitely do not stab him.
Have fun. And I don't move, so.
I'd like to jump into turn order after Rain.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to come around the corner here. And up diagonally into here, and then I'm going to risk an attack of opportunity and acrobat to that side of him. See if I can acrobat successfully.
This is to jump past him.
Move from this square to that square. Does that not need an acrobatics?
Avoiding an attack of opportunity. Is
Oh
what
yeah,
you're doing.
to an attack. Let me see here. Okay, let me see if that works. No, sure does not.
Ouch.
But you can do it, but he will swing at you. He misses anyway, though. All right.
All right. Well, now that I'm flanking him, I want to attack.
Okay. Oh man, this is with your dagger, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whew. Striking out big on the rolls here today.
All right. Drain, roll a reflex save.
Me.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, Truth, are hero points involved in this game at all? Just curious for a friend.
Nope. You have none right now.
No, I know. But are they gonna be? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Guys,
It's chaining. It's like goes from one to another, and we just fall like dominoes.
Yeah.
guys.
No.
Odds of this happening are really low, but they always
Yeah.
happen at roll 20.
Oh man.
No.
All
Not
right.
raid ready.
Maybe they use a shitty algorithm.
Well, his Collodi's dagger just is not firmly grasped, and he ends up throwing it right into Rain's chest.
It boomerangs back into
That
Collodi.
were
do
woods
you want-
to the races that Rain hates.
Yeah. So, Collodi, why don't you roll damage for that?
Already there, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
I don't know if you have
five.
a range, like a throwing.
Well, it's going to be the 5
Damage
at
thing.
the very least, yeah. I don't know if the sneak attack damage will get added.
No, because he's not flanked. You said ranged?
Mm-hmm.
A ranged attack?
Yeah.
That's not damage.
That's
a
not
ranged
damage.
attack.
That'd be hilarious if it was.
About to say, if it was, I'm pretty sure Rain's just
a dagger
dead.
is a
Isn't the
1d3.
damage already calculated from his initial attack?
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. 5. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Would
but
it
now
also
I
be
get
a
the
sneak
26.
attack?
Right now, you roll the.
You don't take the sneak attack. You just take the 5. And now your dagger is in Rain's chest. So,
I have another. Haha.
all right. Great. Some things
We're gonna
couldn't
kill
get
each
any,
other.
couldn't get any worse. You have failed to look up at the rafters, where
Oh.
Unfortunately,
More ninjas?
ninjas
More assassins.
have come down from the ceiling.
Well, I'm almost dead already, so. Have fun.
All right. And the one up near Grump is going to attack with a nice little flank there. And miss horribly. Feet do much else. And then after that, he's going to step back. Chara.
Can I take a 5-foot step and still do a full round attack?
Yes.
That was a 5-foot
Okay.
step when he moved back.
Mhm.
I will take a 5-foot step here.
Okay.
And then I will, if I can get my sheet back, attack at this guy.
Okay.
Hellfire is not active.
Great. When that one falls from the ceiling, him coming down from the ceiling when halfway down, you roll into position, and as he lands, you jab your blade straight up, and you've basically just like shish kebabbed him
Nice.
to death.
Shish kebab to death.
It can
All right.
happen.
Anything else, Chara?
I mean, that was everything, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
There's always free actions like saying things. Grump.
Okay, I'm just gonna furiously blow this guy.
Okay.
Oh. To each their own. To each their own.
Was that flurry of blows or furious blow?
I heard furiously blow.
Anyways, if I do an elemental strike for the elemental fist feat, I assume that would just apply to the first attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot I don't have a macro, but if the first attack hits, I'll just roll the damage.
Okay.
I'll make a macro after my turn. Oh well.
Okay.
It won't matter.
That is that one. This is not at the guy. This is at the assassin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Make a second attack.
It's there.
Oh, it's there.
Below.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So this guy was apparently very off balance. You smash him with your fist. He actually gets thrown back into the wall and is impaled through his chest by the sconce on the wall.
Cool.
Okay then.
So he's gone.
Okay.
And that was from the first one. I mean, I guess the second one would have been against this guy then, but it doesn't matter. I suppose.
That one would not have hit anyway. So
Yeah.
you're
Cool.
fine. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Alistride.
Alistride will go ahead and, as a swift action, activate his Twilight Barrier. And
Okay.
then we'll go ahead and move one. Well, you know what? I take that back. He will go ahead and cast Inflict Light Wounds and hold the charge. And then we'll move 1, 2, and attempt to touch this assassin in front of Rain.
Okay.
With a melee touch attack.
Great.
Ugh.
That hits me. I'm adding Dampier to my list of
Okay.
hazard
Yeah.
beasts.
You're unable to reach out far after being kind of scared by the dagger being thrown in Rain's chest.
Fortunately, I don't lose the spell. It's still charged.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So, that's my turn.
Cool. This guy next.
Okay, guys, Grump and I'll kill everybody.
So, Creston,
Hello.
your turn.
I will begin by using Bardic Performance and my oration skill
Okay.
to tell the tale of the Cigar King, known as such for the small, stubby penis he has across the lands,
There we go.
and his ineptly foolish minions, who obviously will not live much longer.
Oh,
Well
God,
done.
I love you.
That's awesome. Okay.
What does this do?
Brilliant.
Sometimes a cigar is not a cigar.
Inspire Courage. I'm actually going to use this as the Inspire Courage ability
Okay.
to give my teammates a +1 morale bonus on saving throws. Hold on. I think that's the right one. And a +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls.
Man, the
Alright.
knowledge that he has a small penis has instilled us with hope.
That's right.
Or at
How
least
long
we're
does
gonna
this
need
last?
Is there something I can
What's
click
it
on my
do?
character sheet to automatically add all the +1
Yes.
rolls?
If you go up
You
to
can add
buffs, there's common
Oh,
buffs.
look at that roll!
There you go. It's not nat, but it is good. Obviously good enough.
Where do you add it?
If you go to the top of your character sheet, you'll see set buffs. If you expand that, you can go ahead and select from a drop-down above common buff, Inspire Courage, click add, and then it should automatically be enabled, and from now on you can just click or unclick that.
Ah!
And this lasts how many rounds?
Well, I can keep it going for 5 rounds, but if I get interrupted, then it stops
Right.
for the following round.
Okay.
This
Cool.
is using Bardic Performance.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. Cool.
Oh, 8 rounds. I'm sorry. I could do it for 8 rounds if I needed to. So this is 8 rounds of me explaining what a small penis he is, how he's unable to satisfy the women or the men anywhere, and the best minion he has is the cursed fool outside.
All right. Awesome.
Wow.
Anything else?
I think I've made a big enough target for myself.
That is quite enough. Yep. All right.
Remember, you all get a tax of opportunity if he tries any shit.
Okay.
More?
Nobody touched him yet. All right. So, get a few more. And, all right. This is going to be fun.
Is it?
Nope.
I'm scared.
4.
You have +1 to your saves if that helps.
All right. Grump, you're going to get attacks of opportunity on one of your choosing. One of these people of your choosing.
So where did they come from? One came from here, one came from here, and one came from here.
Literally everybody is walking past you, so you can pick a number 1 through 8 and make an attack of opportunity against that person.
I'll do. Let's call it 4.
All right. Make your attack on that. Woo! All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so you swing at the 4th one to walk by, and your weapon makes contact with air, and everybody disbelieves the illusion. All right.
So he's nowhere to be seen now?
He went around the corner this way. Yeah, all of him. All right. Next is this guy. He's going to pivot to Kalodi, take a shot at him. He is going to miss you completely with his sword. These guys really, really suck. Rain, it's your turn.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Oh, it's the baby.
Aw.
Start him early.
We're going
Absolutely.
to we're gonna pwn some noobs, okay?
In the indoctrination process.
Get them while they're young.
Rain, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you up to?
Okay. I'm gonna do what I do best and make water, but this time I'm pushing him. Oh, never mind. I'm
With
not
power
pushing
of
him.
making water.
Never mind that.
You have to make a CMB check.
CMB to push.
CMB?
Yeah, it's
No,
on your
it
attacks
wouldn't
tab.
have hit, would it?
That's just a caster level check.
That's a caster level
Oh.
check, yeah.
Attack and damage.
It's
What
under
would
your
I put
attacks
in?
tab. There should be CMB towards the top, just below melee and ranged.
Yep. Nice.
Still
Alright.
not going to do anything.
So I need you to roll again, please.
Another CMB.
Yep, because you are super, super unlucky and missed that up.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Man.
is Kalodi just going to get slammed across the room?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
That's. Why do you think I aimed it in this direction? I wanted to hit both of them.
All right, because now you're mad at Claude.
Yeah, and now I
Forgot
hit the
about that.
constructs too.
So the guy can't hit you, but he's busy dodging you. The push does end up hitting Kalodi if he's unable to make the reflex save.
Reflex, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Make it.
Right.
Make it,
Using
make it,
my
make it.
left hand for this.
Please don't roll a one
Sort of
again.
feels like a stranger.
One. No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Despair.
Great. Yeah, you're able to react in time to not be affected by the hydraulic push at all.
All right.
Woo! That was close. But Rain, you feel much better. You feel much luckier.
Oh, yay. No longer cursed.
And it's to Kalodi then.
All right. So I'm going to use my the dagger that I've got in my wrist sheath. And I'm going to spring it out. So luckily I put that on today. And you can take a stab at this guy one last time. Hopefully it stays in my hand this time.
Preferably. Yeah,
There you go.
And that would be a +1 for attack, right? Because of the
Well, yeah.
So
well, no,
the-
+2 because of the flanking bonus, right?
That's right.
So it should be +3 altogether.
It's +3 altogether. 28. 28 for 7 damage plus. Okay, great. Yeah, this guy gets
Killed.
just ginsued to death. Yeah, he's gone.
Is he fully dead or is he dying?
Yep, I'm making sure to let you know if they're fully dead or
Damn
not.
it!
I know.
And
Want to absorb some life energy.
with that, I'm going to step over him and yoink my dagger out of Ryan's chest.
Okay.
Right.
I,
Yoink.
Oh, nice burp.
Go, little Atoli, go.
All right. This guy over here is going to swing at Grump again.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that a crit hit?
Grump, make a give me a strength check.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't realize I was talking to myself. Hang on. Sorry, shit. Check this. Boom. Boom.
Okay, great. All right. Yeah, so this guy, he just saw his master abandoning him, and he's really freaked out. So he kind of half-heartedly swings at you, which is a mistake because you catch his hand, you crush it, so that his hand is now just a bloody ragdoll mess of nothing. Then you realize you have his sword in your hand still, so you just go ahead and stab him right through the neck.
Yeah, casually.
As you do.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like he's dying.
Chara, he's dead.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, Coyote.
It's all good. I don't even know if they have enough life energy for me to absorb, so.
Filthy peasants.
I mean, there's a limitation to what I can do.
That's blasphemy, Creston.
Okay. Guess I'll ready in action in case tries to come at me.
You moved once?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ready an attack. That's fine.
Or in case another fucking assassin appears out of nowhere.
5-foot step here. And the one I punched, he disappeared, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, all flurry of blows. Okay, here's a question. So, can I set a condition that if the first one kills this guy, the second one is aimed at this dude? But otherwise they're both at this dude? Because they're all in one macro.
You should be able to.
And I wouldn't, like, punch twice at a dude if he's, dying after the first one.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine? Cool. So,
I would.
Bada bing.
Bada
Right.
ski.
Great. Yeah, you disbelieve 2 more illusions there.
Nice.
Destructive.
And Alice
out
tried
of
to-
movement, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Craston.
So I'm going to continue my oration, but in conjunction with telling the story, I'm going to use my dance skill
Ooh,
to move.
Oh my.
excellent.
But I'm also going to point out that I do shout, "Brad the Bard fears no assassin," as I'm moving.
How about
I mean, you're
how
right, but
to move you?
Just in case there's any assassins listening who are going to, leave later and spread the word that some bard insulted the cigar.
yeah, you're a jerk.
Oh,
dude.
there are probably more assassins.
Indeed. My dance skill. There it is. There we go.
All right, excellent. You danced your way wherever you want to go.
Wherever.
No.
Continuing the
He's
ball.
on the roof.
That's right.
He's everywhere.
Okay.
A graceful dancing prance.
It's very inspiring, really. Okay.
Sorry, I had to count how many moves I was making there. All right, I'm good.
He's just freaking multiple man over here.
Who? Oh, that guy? Yeah.
Is he blue?
I thought we had.
I killed 3 of them.
Yeah.
Kill more.
All right.
Kill them all.
They all they all cast a spell at the same time,
Okay, this is not good.
and 5 different objects around the room begin to just move, right? Moved or elevated or opened or whatever. So that's his turn. Rain.
Oh, sweet. I get to move. I'm going to do my full movement. And then...
Was that it?
Yep.
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 Oh, where's
I
your
moved-
tortoise thing?
My dinosaur's outside. It's too big to come inside. I'd assume.
Yeah.
Hopefully you
Did
can
you
stop
whistle
him
and
if you're
call
having
for
stuff.
it?
I don't think I can call for it, but I have the next best thing. I'm going to use Summon Nature's Ally to
Ooh.
summon a giant centipede at the door and tell it to bite the
You
Cigar
cannot
King.
summon it at the door because you cannot see the door.
Well, I just tell it to stand in front of the house I'm in. It comes from nature, right? It just kind of slithers out of the woods towards me.
You have to have line of sight to wherever you're summoning.
Oh no,
it.
it's actually just a summons that appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, it appears.
But it's nature.
You could just summon it and tell it to move towards where you assume the door is.
And I'm gonna summon it all the way over here.
Okay.
And it probably has enough move to attack and move.
Yeah, with that many legs, you got to be able to move fast, right?
That's right.
Gotta go
Pull
fast.
up the giant centipede stats.
Yeah, what if you're a clumsy centipede and you trip over your legs?
Well,
Is
that's
it a
only
giant
if the
centipede or
happens
just
to
a
be
regular
wood creature.
Giant centipede.
Why would he summon a regular centipede?
Bite anything.
Oh, this thing dealt a point of damage to me. What the fuck?
Apparently, a giant centipede has no intelligence.
No.
It's got a speed of
What,
40
0?
feet plus
40
a climb
feet.
of 40,
40
feet.
climb, 2 bite.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you can move 40.
I
right
need
now.
sight on my centipede. And
Oh, you do. Okay.
Really?
And
I didn't
move-
think you did after you summoned it.
No, he means sight on the token so he can see where it's moving.
yeah.
Working on it. Oop, that's not correct.
History of wonderful.
Each square is 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Can you see that and move that?
Yep. 1, 2, 10, 15, 20. Oh, we're already here. Yeah, just move up there and he's gonna bite the middle one.
Okay.
A centipede. I assume it would just be. I haven't done macros for centipede. Need to do
It's
these.
going to be a
Oh,
9.
+2 is what it is. So
plus
9.
2.
Okay. All right. Alistair, did you disbelieve the illusion?
Excellent.
Yeah, that's centipede's turn.
Yeah,
And my
centipede.
turn.
All right. Kalodi.
Right, I'm going to use a 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Man, it must feel nice to
30.
be able to move.
It does, it does.
What did you expect
Yeah.
when you picked the tail-finned wonder?
Wait, what do you know?
No, you can't go diagonally across the corner.
Oh, you're right, I can't. Okay. That'll be it.
All right. Chara.
Good. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can't see shit. Screw it, let's go again. Wait, you can do 2 move actions, right?
Yes.
Okay. Whoops. 5, 10, 15. Oh, hi there. I'll just come to right here. I'll stop.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go right here. In case flank bone stuff.
Great. Grump.
Okay. So moving through the hallway, would that be like,
You move at half
difficult?
speed when you're squeezing.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be 5, 10, 20, 30.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Let's try it.
Now that I've seen one of them disappear, can I make an effort of will to disbelieve the rest of the illusions?
Absolutely.
Ugh.
No,
No.
not gonna do it. They all look so convincing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Move here, here, and then I will reach out to touch this one with my held inflict light wounds spell.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're still holding that spell, buddy.
Yep, I am. And it doesn't even disappear, because I suck.
Didn't even make contact.
Yeah, no.
Creston.
It's okay. We can't all be ogre monks.
I'll hit my stride around level 5, probably.
Can't all be ogre
I believe
monks
it.
or murderous foxes. It's okay.
No. Coyote's gonna be the strongest of us all.
Once I have true power over life and death, absolutely. Of course, it won't do anything to Galoti, but,
I just double moved, so buff is over because I'm not continuing it because I had to double move.
Okay. Can actually only move there.
Oh, thank you.
Occupying both spaces.
For those of you who turned on the
yeah,
buff on
that's
your
fine.
sheet, make sure you turn it off now.
Okay.
Do what?
I was telling those who turned on the buff on their sheet to turn it off now.
Wah wah.
Okay. Great. This guy's turn. The objects now, this turn, he levitates them all to himselves, I guess. They've been moved. And everybody runs for the door. So, Grump, Chara, Alistride, Centipede, you all get to choose one of these guys to swing at.
Wait, is this guy also moving?
I can't see
Yep.
any, so I don't know which one to swing at.
Okay.
So
Oh,
Grump
can't.
would swing at this one.
There's only one, yeah.
Chara
yeah,
will
I'll
swing
swing
at
at the
this
one. Yeah, I'll swing at the one right below me.
Centipede will take
Okay.
that one, and I'll
Alright.
take the one right in front of me.
All right.
This might be a working
Chara
centipede one.
disbelieves the illusion.
Oh,
Grump nearly
I
takes his
believe
own
it.
arm off, swinging at nothing.
that was just damage. Damn it.
Wait, why did we attack the same one?
No, you just
No, you didn't.
disappeared.
Different ones. All right.
That was apparently just damage.
Alistride, you still can't seem to touch people.
Yep.
Centipede?
How am I gonna get high fives from
Got
you?
a nat 1.
No, that was. It just rolled damage.
That's
for
damage. Just roll a d20.
12.
Great.
And,
All right. When you hit this person, the illusion disappears. Boop. And you are left with one guy.
Just the one I hit for no damage. It's the one left.
Is the guy
And
up in the
he,
corner here supposed to have a
unfortunately-
turn? Is the guy up here in the corner supposed to have a turn?
No.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Yeah, so this guy, the Cigar King, now has the building. He's run out.
Follow him.
Chara will definitely give chase
So
if
we'll
we're out of
send
initiative.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, you're not out of initiative.
Okay.
The house
Oh,
is going
wait.
to blow up.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, but as long as we all walk away with
Yeah, just give me a minute here.
I'm guessing that tile that he left on is where the door is, though, right?
Oh, that's actually a good call. It's down here. Yeah.
Where? The one below Char?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
I see.
Right across from Senti.
Wait, how many? A huge like entryway, or is it?
No, it's just a 5 by whatever door.
Sorry, it's taking a little bit to get set up here. It's the hard part of doing this way. Okay. All right. Sorry. So now it is Rain's turn.
Wait, what?
It's your turn.
It's your turn,
Oh,
buddy.
yay. There I moved.
Oh man, that's killer.
I can't do anything without
I
my
know.
dinosaur. And
Double
my
move, I guess.
centipede follows. Oh, double move? Sweet.
All right. All right. So centipede's gone.
Oh, that's a gross little centipede.
It is. All right,
What are you
Clody.
talking about? It's a beauty.
Looks like a hairy colon.
How rude, the lot of you.
The door where I am, or the centipede?
That's where the centipede is.
The centipede
Yes,
is.
that's 20, and then I'm out the door.
Okay. So you are where you are there.
Yeah. I still have some movement speeders.
Yep. You still do.
Went to. Can't share the same space that damn centipede. Damn centipede.
Are we out of initiative?
No.
Oh, I can't.
Centipede wouldn't be there, would it? Or would it be inside?
No, it
The
moved outside.
centipede would have been
Moved
outside
outside.
and
My bad.
been attacking this guy already. Does he get
Centipede
to
would have
roll
had
to
enough
attack?
movement to get to him and attack.
Did you have enough to get to attack after
He
that?
can move
Yeah.
40.
Oh, okay.
40.
Yeah, sorry. You should have an attack quick. Sorry.
Yeah, go centipede.
There we go.
That's not going to do it, though. It's a +2.
Aw. +2. Yep.
Clody. Sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm going to my move action. My 30 feet there, so I guess I'll take another and get in front of him.
You're moving through his square.
Can't move through him, yeah.
I am doing an acrobatics there.
If you're going to try to, sure.
I am going
gonna-
to try to.
All right. Let's see if he can do it.
I'm small, so hopefully I just dodge in between his legs.
Oh, unfortunately, he sucks. So
Alright. And I will
leap through him, I guess.
I'll stand my ground here, and I can recall. Do I still have anything left?
It was just a move, right? You can still attack him if you want.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You know what? I'll attempt it. Why not? Nope. It's gonna happen.
All right. Fail, fail, fail. This was a what, by the way?
House.
A pounce? I'm sorry, I can barely hear
Sorry,
you.
grapple. My mic was up. I kept hitting my baby in the face.
So that was a
grapple
what?
check.
Yeah,
Grapple.
that failed miserably.
Okay. Well, he gets an attack of opportunity against you because you don't have improved grapple. So. All right. Your AC is really high, so he does not hit you. It's Char's turn.
Can she move to the door and then charge at him to try and bite into his collarbone?
Charging is a full
You
round
gotta-
action.
yeah.
You have to have line of sight.
And it's
too.
got to be a straight line of sight, straight line.
Oh, okay. Can she just get to the door and move to him, I guess?
Yep.
She's got
Mhm.
40. Okay. This is flank, right? Because Collodi's over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if I try to use bite and then hold on to him that way? Would that be considered a grapple then?
Yeah, you just have to grapple.
So is that a CMB or should I roll a bite?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
CMB.
CMB.
Oops.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to hold him down.
Hmm.
Even though he already used one on the other person. Because he's that badass. Why is he messing this up so badly? He doesn't hit you either.
I do have an AC of 17.
Grump.
Cool. I know I was like still squeezing
Yeah, you
through.
have. Now, I'll double check how many you had there. So you have to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to get out.
With a full
You
round
start
move.
right there. So you start right there.
Sorry, right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how much would moving here cost?
Just 1.
Okay. I do that, and then can I 5-foot step that?
No, if you're taking.
You already moved
Yeah.
part of your turn. So
You have a 10-foot reach, don't you? Or is it 5?
you do have a
Oh.
10-foot reach as well. Because you're.
Could he reach over?
Hang on, so I'm here at the end
Sure.
of my 30-foot movement.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I've got 10-foot reach, so I guess I'll just try and like punch over Chara's head.
Please
It'll be
don't
trickier.
roll one.
That's going to be a little harder to hit, but yep.
Punch him right in the face, back of the head.
Just please don't roll a 1.
Oh,
Would
jeez,
that
the
also
back of
still
my
count?
head.
That would
Roll
also
one.
count as flanking, right?
Oh,
It should,
No,
yes.
not with reach.
that was
Oh.
scary.
Oh.
Thought that
You
was
saw the red and you freaked
Yep.
out, and I was about to as well. Not gonna
It is-
lie.
Unfortunately, you are too careful around Chara, and you do not make contact with him.
Dang.
I
Okay.
appreciate you being careful, though.
So it's Alistride.
Alistride
Yeah,
has
it's
2 to
1,
move
2.
out, and
Yep.
then we'll move right to here. I can't. Oh, there he is. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong spot. And we will try one more time to touch this guy.
Reach around the corner. All right.
Let me touch you. No, not even with the flanking bonus.
it? Don't get
I've not rolled over a 10 yet. If I had rolled a 10, it would have been fine, because I can treat 110 per day as a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
But you haven't made anything
No,
over
I
a
haven't
10.
either.
I haven't hit
Look,
a nat 10
Preston.
yet. I've not rolled over a 10.
That's insane. Craston, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to the door. So you go. Yeah. So you start at the door, and you start right here. Can move 1 space, I guess. Well, even though Grupka's in the way.
So I'll move there,
All
and
right.
I will use my whip to try to trip attack him.
Yes.
2 people. All right.
You better get a nat 20, buddy. Can't you use your attack with a whip for the trip instead of a CMB?
All right. Yeah, you're not able to trip him.
Even with a
Or you're not able to hit him with a melee
flanking,
attack.
right? Even with flanking?
You're not
It's a
flanking.
it's a reach. So
Oh, darn.
If you'd be singing your song, you might have gotten it right.
yeah. All right.
Himself
Wow.
with his song.
So all right. It's time for his desperation move. He's going to attempt to push Kolodi.
So what do you need from me?
I'm just going to do a CMB versus your CMD here.
Okay.
And great. That's bad. So he's going to try to step over here and take attack of opportunity from everybody but Rain.
Oh, well. You
I
insist.
assume that includes centipede.
Oh.
Finally, I think I might have actually hit
Does that include
with my
centipede?
touch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
damn it, centipede.
That's right. The centipede just ends up tying itself in a knot and dying.
Oh, centipede.
Roll 3-1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I finally touched him.
No. You did. Yeah, literally everybody lands their blows, except for poor centipede. So as he's trying to push Kolodi, you tear his back up, and he ends up stumbling to the side, and is dying now.
I want to. Oh, we still in
Conscious and
order.
dying.
He's
Still
unconscious
in
and
order?
dying.
Correct.
We're still in order.
Wait, should we interrogate him before we?
Wait, are we still in turn order or not?
No, you're done.
Okay. He'll check to stabilize.
Okay.
Anybody have skills in heal? You're gonna leave it up to the wooden dude.
I mean,
I have
I've got
decent
plus
wisdom.
I can heal him if we really want him healed, so long as I get to kill him afterwards.
We want to stabilize him.
Well, healing will stabilize him. He's also unconscious, so stabilizing him won't get him to the point where we can question him.
I have a +8 to healing.
Here, I'll use a cast of Cure Light Wounds. There. He'll heal 6 points of damage.
Okay, you know what? As he's doing this, I'm gonna bind him with my rope since nobody decided, hey, maybe this guy might jump.
I mean, I was gonna say I'm gonna ready to bash his face in if he tries
Yeah,
anything.
I'm gonna tie him up.
Okay, I'll allow it this time here. So he's tied up and he's now conscious.
Somebody... Does anybody collect ears?
I mean, he's mine after we're done questioning him.
Okay, we'll question away.
I mean, I don't have... I was wanting to kill him, so somebody who actually is interested in what he has to say, ask him questions.
Chara, luckily with your 20 perception check that I rolled passively, you see
Wait,
that
what?
he's already taken a dagger out of his sleeve and is cutting away at the ropes.
Can I try and knock the dagger out of his hands by kicking
Yeah.
it?
Sure.
Would I just roll? What do I even roll?
No, just
Just
give
a
me
melee check.
just give me an attack. Yeah. Just an unarmed attack or whatever. No, it doesn't look like an unarmed attack, but that's fine. Yeah, you knock it out.
I'd like to rip off a piece of cloth from his clothing, put it over his mouth, and then cast Create Water over it.
No! What? No!
Actually waterboarding him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Oh man!
Just need to do the roll.
I'm gonna mouth to Kolodi to see if he can understand me.
Mm-hmm.
He is a-
I assume he needs to do a check before I can tell him what I'm saying.
I'm doing it real quick.
Cool.
Linguistics. I got to do this with my non-dominant hand.
It's fine.
All right. That's fine.
I mouth ask him sorry, shit. Ask him who leads the Assassin's Guild, where they reside.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? I'm going to ask him who leads the Assassin's Guild and where do they reside.
Might have to take that cloth out of his mouth that he's being waterboarded with
Yeah,
first.
maybe. I mean,
And they give him a little slap him around a little bit with my wooden hand.
Leaves splinters in his cheek.
Gosh. Yeah, he doesn't. He's still got something around his mouth, so.
Okay, we pull it down. Okay.
And he spits the water out at you.
It just helps me
I'll
grow.
never tell you.
Time to waterboard him again.
Perhaps someone should try and intimidate him.
I can do an intimidate check. I got you.
Let me see what Rain's alignment is here.
Neutral
Rain's
evil.
He's neutral evil.
Okay, great. Perfect.
So Chara's
More evil. They're super evil.
Chara's gonna grab the top of his head and squeeze and say, "Why don't you answer question or die?"
He says, "Kill me."
With those puny fox hands.
He's asking for it at this point, guys.
I
King
think
Gold,
he
you still
needs
understand me if I mouth?
You can try.
Well, I just don't want to speak unless I know how much he's gonna
No,
get.
you guys can RP fine, so I'll trust you to
Cool. Okay.
whatever.
Rump mouths. If we kill him, we lose. We can't take down the guild. So
I mean, we can still.
I'm gonna ask for
it's one
everybody
dude.
to.
You can drain someone else's life. Kill the farmer. No, we won't. I'm good. I wouldn't say that. Sorry. Never mind.
My God.
I'm gonna ask everybody to turn around, away from him for a bit,
No.
Mm-mm.
just a
Why?
little bit.
Mm-mm.
Gonna cast a spell right in front of his face.
This is
You may
Murder
not
hobo of the
find
game.
you guys.
No.
Let's all just calm down for a moment.
What?
There's no reason
What?
to be uncivilized.
What's
about
happening
this.
over here?
Why don't we take
I'm
him
just
back
gonna.
to
Oh no! Grump,
no.
Grump's
Hey!
walking with his body,
I need to.
shaking
no.
his head.
No.
No! What? No!
What are you doing?
How
I bet this-
dare you? Okay, I
bet
want to
this-
grapple this fool.
I bet the slave knows he lets on.
That's a CMB, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm pretty fucking great at this. Oh shit, I was in the wrong tab. Ah.
Bet
Oh,
the
I'm
slave
actually not
knows more
that
than
great
he's
at
letting
it.
on, guys.
Yeah, you definitely have him
Okay,
full
I'm
Nelson
gonna
or something.
I'm going to
drag him over here.
You're gonna try to move with him too.
Yeah.
No,
Just, like, pick him
CMB
up
again
and-
then. CMB again then.
Oh, okay. Come on, baby.
No, of course, he has no strength, so he can't resist that. Okay. Yep.
I'm going to
Taking him
go
over
ahead
here.
and crouch down next to Tarek and say, "Look, Tarek, I understand the position that you're in, but you also have to understand where we are coming from. Now, we have no qualms about killing you. If anything, we would probably have more qualms about not killing you at this point. So perhaps you can do both yourself and us a favor and give us at least something we can go on. I'll roll diplomacy for that. God, Jesus Christ.
Man, we're good at this game.
I am sucking
Wow.
ass.
That's not good.
You used all your good rolling in Numenera, didn't you?
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter whether I roll good or bad in Numenera at this point.
My gosh. All right. Yeah, he begins responding to you by chanting something.
Okay, well,
Shove
that's...
it back in his
I kill now?
he's-
Waterboard him again? so that
I'm going to
he's
do a
not
real quick spellcraft check to see if he's casting a spell. Is
Oh
he?
yeah.
Okay, well then I'm just going to go ahead and consume his life energy. Oh wait, I can't. He's still conscious. Damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chara
what are
looks
you
at
doing?
Alistride and say, "I kill now."
Yeah, just keep it light. I want to. I'm not finished with
Keep
him.
it light.
Knock him
like
unconscious. Knock him unconscious.
Okay, I guess I'll take the back of my sword and bash it against the back of his head.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll?
Do
For
do an attack, and then it'll be a -4, I think, for trying to do non-lethal damage
-4 on the attack roll.
on the attack
Yeah.
roll.
Why don't you just go and give him some lethal damage, and I'm sure he'll still just.
Okay, hold on.
I still think
My-
we should have just
This is lethal or
taken
non-lethal.
Let's go with
Do lethal
non-lethal.
damage. That's fine. Do lethal.
Oh, okay. Lethal damage. Here we go.
Alright. Oh, nice. That's perfect. All right, yeah, he's unconscious again after you slash him, bleeding even more.
Okay, well, if there are no objections, I could recharge some of my energies with him. He's not going to help us at this point.
Do you think it would be wise to take him back to the lodge?
I mean, the longer he stays alive, the more likely he's going to either A, attack us, or B, escape, or C, attack and escape.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick his pockets. I want some of that funny meat.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and consume his life.
All right.
Yeah. Is there anything of value
He
on
does
the
have
bodies
2 or
inside?
more hit dice, so
He has what?
he does have 2 or more hit dice for your.
Okay,
action.
cool. Then I get 2 points back to my arcane reservoir,
There you go.
which is good because I will need my shield again if we get into
Alright.
combat.
Glad you killed him before he casted command on everybody.
Yeah,
What's that do?
that would have basically commanded us to let him go.
Or do whatever he wanted us to do. We could have killed each other.
Well, command has limited applications.
This guy over at Grunk, he's still struggling. What's happening? I heard my master's voice.
You do realize that your master was not very nice person.
my master's voice. Totally kidding.
Totally.
Definitely not. What did you do to him?
We relieved him of his.
Butchered and then killed.
You're free.
Alright.
No.
I set him down, I point at him, and then I point out at the hills, and then I do like one of these.
Chara just says you're free.
He just weeps and starts slowly sauntering.
I feel kind of bad.
And then he stops, and all of a sudden picks up steam, runs as fast as he can, jumps through into the well. And you hear, "Ah!"
Oh.
I thought the well was covered.
And it was. He jumped through the sod that he pushed his hand through.
Oh, I didn't realize it was just sod. I thought it was like mushy and like there was water through it, but that was still relatively solid.
No.
Yeah, well. That's unfortunate.
I'm of half a mind to cast Create Water down that well now.
I'm sure he's already dead.
Well,
Very.
all the same.
Did
So how much of this tobacco do we think we can harvest?
So this is corn.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's tobacco.
Mako?
Well, I need some to feed my goats. How much do you think I could harvest?
Do you have a scythe?
Do you want to go inside to where the tobacco plants are?
Probably, but did Collodi find anything when he pickpocketed? Or searched?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure did. Sure did.
Would you be able to
Claudia, what
link
did you
it?
find?
Yeah, what I found.
You found a couple of masterwork daggers.
I will go ahead and snag those.
And he found a scroll of mirror image.
Ooh.
And 20 gold pieces as well. His pocket.
Hey, that's 10% of your investment back.
There you go.
No, actually, that would be the whole investment back.
Oh, is it 10
Yeah.
per? Oh, I thought it was 100.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go.
Just go ahead and give that to Craston.
Got us in here, yeah.
Is anyone object if I take the scroll of mirror image?
I was just gonna suggest Grump rolled onto it because me of ogres might be cool, but it's probably better. Man.
Chara has no.
Yeah, be aware that there's different components to spells, and if there's a verbal component.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to. I didn't realize you had to just activate that scroll. Yeah, and literally useless.
Okay, well, perhaps we should search his premises.
Yeah, inside Search the Assassins, I'm sure we might find quite a few more things.
There was
As you
another
guys turn
assassin
around
that
to-
I saw just kind of hanging out in a. Oh, well, he's gone.
Side note: as you guys turned
hey.
back in the house, Creston was coming back out.
Oh yeah.
I dropped my staff. Sorry,
Oh okay.
but DM.
Rain, you always move too fast before I can get stuff ready.
In other words, stab.
There we go. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so you're inside the manor again? Rain, you notice that none of the dead bodies are there anymore.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Okay
that
with
does
that.
not bode well. What is on this table?
Table just appears to have a bunch of trinkets, there's a musical instrument, it's a horn. There's a bunch of plates, some food, a little looking glass, some cups. Right,
Cross,
just
and you play the horn?
kind of a junk drawer.
Gotcha.
The stuff over there, Alistride, is the tobacco.
Yeah.
In tons of pots.
The tobacco in pot.
Haha.
He's ready for some moats.
You also, Grump, you're over there near those two large safes. And one of them was opened from before when this guy was fleeing. And the other one is still closed.
Well, what would I need to try and pick it or whatever?
Did you say something about picking a lock?
Or you could just rip the door off it.
I think I'm strong enough to rip the door off it, but I guess I
doubt
could.
it. It
guess
looks
I could
pretty
try.
strong.
I'll rip that door off. Oh, it's a failure. I step
Ooh.
back. I'm gonna work.
It's on the closed one, huh? Oof. Yeah, you try, you weren't able to open it successfully, but you don't think you tripped any mechanisms that
Was
From
Collodi able
shrugs.
to disable the device?
that was Collodi's role.
Ah,
I was able to what? Nothing?
You
Actually,
were not successful in opening it, but you don't think you tripped any of the devices that would lock it down
oh,
permanently.
okay. And yeah, I should probably trap find that, huh?
Don't appear to be any traps on this.
Good, because I probably would have already hurt. I guess I could take. No, I'm not going to take 20 to do that, huh? You guys want me to try again?
I mean, sure, why not?
Take 20 if you want to spend a bunch of time.
I can try
Yeah.
and force it open too.
It's night. We should probably like chill, right?
And you hope that nobody else comes.
I'm going to check under the carpets
You do.
to see if there's any trap doors over by where he was sitting.
It's
Okay.
always under the rug. It's always under the rug.
Disable device. Yeah, so that definitely does not work. You hear the shattering of a glass pane inside, and the sound of like some metal whips.
Do you want to see if I can force it open? Or if Grump can again? Both
Hey,
try.
Wait, hold on a second. I have
Craston, go ahead and make a check to
hold on.
find.
I have thieves tools. Is that supposed to add some to my rolls, right?
Oh yeah. Didn't realize you were
Would
using
that have added
these
to the
tools.
22? Yeah, sorry, the hindsight. I just realized that I was carrying those.
Okay. Yeah. So you would not have tripped the locking mechanism yet. You still aren't successful though.
Okay.
Try again.
If you guys want.
Can I like assist somehow?
Same result.
I mean, really, I think I get it a nat 20, so I mean,
I feel like we just got to take 20 on this. Like,
Grump and I
Same
both
result.
try?
We're not
Bust it
gonna get
open?
that thing open. Here, I'll stand with my back to the door and like keep it closed, and then maybe we can just chill overnight.
I think I might have busted it that last time.
Yep.
Well, then let's try and bust it open.
Can you melt it with?
Craston, did you take your check?
Oh, what check am I doing?
Perception? The 14 perception. Is that for the trapdoor?
Oh, yeah, one moment. I think I did, but I'll do it.
Yeah, it's at the 14. It looks like you did.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, you don't see anything near his chair. Nothing. You don't feel anything under the rug either.
Is there a fire burning in the fireplace?
Not anymore.
I'm
Oh
gonna.
no, that perception check was for the thing I mentioned above it, like right after the cure light wounds that
Oh, okay.
Alistride had done.
So
While they
you
were
need to make another one?
interrogating the guy.
So you need to make another one for the trapdoor?
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, I still don't see any trapdoors.
Alright, thank you.
I'm going to examine around the fireplace for any levers or push plates or anything like that. And I'm going to fail miserably.
Mm-mm. Yeah, nothing.
We want to try and rip this safe open by.
I mean, you might as well.
Yay. Rip things, go.
So we each make a strength check.
You can combine your strength if you want.
Yeah.
What does that mean? We add both our mods.
You just, one person can like assist the other one, right? Give up.
Okay. I'll just roll.
Well, it
Oh.
doesn't matter.
Dang it. That's literally the only way you could have opened it at that point.
Well,
Yep.
we got it.
All right, well, Grump just is so pissed off that he can't fit through the damn hallways, and he's just this big old lug, and he's like, screw it, and just freaking rips with one hand this door off completely. So the one that was locked, first of all, the one that was open, no one asked about that, but I'm going to tell you since it's there.
Yeah.
Contained a bunch of paperwork. The one that was just ripped open has 2,000 gold in it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
What was the roll? What was the roll that I had to get? If you don't mind me asking.
I mind you asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
this time. Yeah.
We could do 333 each, then I don't know, I get a 334 considering I ripped the damn thing open.
That's fine.
Sure.
Anybody object to that?
You didn't take a vow of poverty, did you?
No.
Oh, good. That
That's the
was-
strongest one, but I was like, nah, fam. Sorry, it'd actually be 335 for me, but I'll go ahead and take the liberty.
Yes.
What a sacrifice.
I know, right?
All right. So yeah. So you find the that in the
Real quick, out of character question. Truth is currency weighing weight being.
we're not going
factored.
to do currency weight. No,
Okay.
not this one.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
I
about your
kind of want
chest.
to. I want to make it more accurate, but it's just kind of a complication for a game with some.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got you.
All right. So the yeah. You want to know what's in the other one?
Yeah, what's in the...
Beyond the 2,000 G, you mean?
No, that's the only, that's just money in that one safe.
Okay, so it's paper.
The
We're
one that
talking
was-
about the paperwork
Yeah,
in the open
paperwork
safe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So this safe, when you crack it open, there are documents that are written in partial code, clearly, for two organizations in Daggermark: the Assassins Guild and the Poisoners Guild. So it appears you have two organizations now that you have to root out. Also among the documents are maps to plots of land in the River Kingdoms, a deed for an inn called the Camel Holocaust, and
Yeah! The best in!
and a key handle, which appears at the end to be modular.
Are you writing all
D
this down?
to
Paul?
the Camel Holocaust Inn. Does that mean those
By far
characters are
my
dead? That's unfortunate.
Favorite thing about Truth jokes is just the total deadpan delivery.
That's right.
I've never seen a more deadpan in my life.
That really doesn't bode well for our characters in that campaign.
No, no. And I'm really afraid we're going to have to fight a lizard.
Oh god, if we have to fight Cray.
Oh my gosh,
That'd be cray cray.
that would be.
Crepusculo. One of my better characters, in my opinion.
That's a
Better?
pretty good one. Pretty
I
good
mean,
one.
if you like shitting in
Pretty-
chimneys.
I do.
All right. So, did you get all that down? The
Yes.
plots of land in the River Kingdoms, dude for the inn, and
Is that inn anywhere near here? Like, could we make that our base?
It's in, off Augustana, right?
That's
yeah,
right.
it's way over there. Yeah,
I
a
couldn't
little
remember
far.
where it was.
yeah. Cool. Yeah. So at this point, it's 2:00. Need a little bit of time to prep for the next event here. So
Okay.
well, I guess we'll call it here. But everybody who participated gets to level up.
Awesome.
Yay, now I gotta figure out how to level up.
So are we just making our way back to the city?
Back
to the lodge.
Yeah, you can choose. Together, right? So it's probably all right. We did this. Time to go back, but you can do whatever you want.
I mean, I'm in favor of going back to the lodge, only if we're having a place to rest and reporting
Yeah.
our findings thus
Yeah.
far.
And just kind of some deep reflection. You know, think about everything we witnessed here and the people we're with and how cruel they can be.
There you go.
There is something I would like to do, but I'll need to talk to you separately on that.
Sweet.
Awesome.
All
This has
right,
been
so everybody level up. Be sure to
fantastic.
take your max hit points for this level.
Yep.
When you level up.
Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, thanks Twitch for watching too. I don't know if you stream Coyote, but yeah, kickoff to the members mirror is now over. Very exciting.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
We will be back at some point.